Hey, hey, hey.
What's up, dude?
Thanks for the warm welcome.
Anything for you, Brendan.
Fuck me. Alright.
All right.
Oh
Who's
my god,
who?
Big Boy Johnson is online. What?
He heard the call.
I just summoned an ancient power.
You summoned a fucking eldritch god. Also, I like that when I type the @ symbol, one of the first things that comes up, there's there's four things that come up. The first one is @CYN, which I guess someone made Cynical his own at some point. There's @Lil Nigga. There's @No One, and then there's @Pussyo.
Oh my god, the pussy roll.
Do we currently have a Pussyo? The Pussyo might be
Uh,
undesignated.
Walt is the pussyo.
Damn, that's fucked up. Oh yeah, that's why. Of course, that's why Foxy can't play. He's got finals. I totally forgot
Oh
about that.
shit.
Actually, but that's actually kind of cool that that's the reason though, because that means that like his schedule permitting afterwards, that's really only like 2 weeks that he can't play.
Is Cynical here?
He is. He's not saying anything, but he might be. He might have stepped
Fair enough.
away.
Currently wondering about something. Uh, do you guys ever notice that sometimes the notification center for 10 doesn't do the it doesn't do the banner and sound. Sometimes the notification center just fills up, but it doesn't tell you.
Yeah, I have noticed the notification. Are
I don't know.
you I've noticed sometimes. Are you like Do you have like your monitor sort of like wired into anything that like your computer might think you're making a presentation? Because a lot of times when I have like my laptop like wired into my TV through the HDMI, it doesn't give me any notifications because it's like we noticed you were presenting something, so we blocked notifications. Here's what you missed.
No, it doesn't say that. It just doesn't do the just doesn't have the little banner pop in and make a little noise. I don't know why. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. I don't get it.
20 to 30 minutes.
I don't know why it does that. Because it was fine a couple days ago. Again, the notifications actually show up when you click on the little thing that brings the little tab. But sometimes when I plug my phone in, the autoplay thing doesn't slide into the right and say choose what to do with this device. I don't know.
I've had that happen a lot, but a lot of the times the reasons that those things have happened is because it just kind of like sets it up in the background on its own. And like I haven't but like my new headset that I got last week, I didn't have to like install anything or like do anything to it. I just installed it and then it was just sort of like or whatever the fuck the Windows noise is, and then it just worked.
I know. I'm just saying sometimes it just doesn't. Oh no. It's weird and it shouldn't bother me, but it does for some reason because I don't know. It just did it. before, and now it's not.
I mean, you're used to something else. Makes sense. You like just switched to 10 like last week, didn't you?
No, I'm saying I'm used to. No, I'm used to the 10 thing now too.
Oh, okay.
I just don't know why it's not doing that now.
Okay. So it's kind of hard to start without everyone here because there's a couple of things that I want to go over. Because one thing is that we forgot to do hero points at the end of last session.
What's that again?
That is, they're like drive, but you can only use like one of them per action, and you get and they let you flip 2 extra cards, and those are fun because you guys give them to each other based on who you think like did something cool during the session.
Ah, okay. We also didn't
See-
use any ultimates last session either,
Oh no,
which I definitely
You
want to do
actually
this
did.
time.
You
I
actually
forgot.
did.
Who's playing Mithra?
Yeah, that's Jibu.
Yeah, Jibu used it too because I almost failed a combat attack.
Ah, okay.
But you guys didn't really have much of a reason to use yours, I think.
Nah, we had one battle, I think.
And
Yeah,
see,
you had one battle and it was just like really kind of just like it was sort of like a starter battle. Where
Yeah,
it's
like
not
learning the ropes.
it wouldn't really have done anything. I don't think. I think each of those things had like 4 health.
also, sorry to interrupt. See, now it's doing the thing that it's supposed to, where a little banner says "doo doo doo." I plug in my. I don't get it. Why does it do it sometimes and not do it other times? I'm sorry for interrupting.
It's got to keep you on your toes, dude. You got to be ready.
Is it just 10? I'm guessing maybe there's just some background programs it's just got to do before it can do it. I don't know.
Most likely.
Whatever. I even fucking I even restarted my computer, even though nothing was broken, just because I was like, I want to hear the sound, damn you. No, but I like 10. Oh, speaking of that, I just woke up today and I realized that 40 gigs were missing from my computer. And I was starting to panic. My friend said, "Yeah, but remember, after 10 days, it gives you the first 10 days to reinstall 7 if you need to revert for whatever reason." And today is the 11th day since I've had 10, and I forgot. So I was like, "Why the fuck are 40 gigs missing from my computer?"
That would scare the shit out of me too.
But thankfully, I know what the reason is, and it makes sense. Which apparently, I guess Windows 10 takes up less room than 7 because I don't remember having this much room before. So, I mean, it's good. It means more room for games and stuff.
Yeah, for sure. It's funny, my laptop has got, because I've had this laptop for like 5 years now. It's getting to the point where like I actually am having to like delete and uninstall shit to like get new games. I had the very I was like, I had this because I was like, because a game on Steam like wouldn't update. Like it was just saying it was updating, but like it just wouldn't make any progress. And I'm like, this is so fucking annoying. Why is it doing this? And then I checked my like storage, and it was like 99% full.
Jesus.
Oh no.
I have an external hard drive that I just like toss shit on. But
I'm
even
gonna
that's
need
like
to.
kind of filling up.
I'm gonna need to get one of those, I think. Or realistically, I should just fucking build a computer already.
Probably.
I've been using this fucking laptop as my main computer for like 5 or 6 years now. I think it's probably about time to upgrade.
I got a 1 terabyte hard drive and I thought, oh, that sounds amazing. That's gonna last me for ages. And I got like 10 anime shows in there. It's already half gone.
Thank God for external drives.
Oh, you know what? That's probably why my disk is so fucking full. I've got like, I've, I've got something like 20 like full animes downloaded in like
Yeah.
1080p.
Yeah, that'll do it.
That's why my disk is so fucking full.
That's the exact reason why my external hard drive is almost full. Let me pull up the specifics here. I think I have something in like, I think like, 240 gigs of Common Rider. on my external drive. Nobody? Anyone? Okay.
What?
I said I have 240 gigs of Common Writer on my external drive.
That
Oh
didn't
god.
really surprise me though, because I think Kamen Rider's a pretty was a pretty decently long series, wasn't it?
Well, no, I have different. Well, it's kind of like every few years or every new season is a different rider.
Ah, yeah.
What I mean is, unlike anime, which I just fucking stream on, Kim Anime or Kiss Anime, whatever the fuck. I don't download anime, but with Common Writer, there really isn't streaming servers for Common Writer, so you do have to download directly from the sites that fan sub it.
I used to like only stream anime, and then eventually just got suckered into like standards going higher and higher. Now I need 1080p.
I've
No,
got
I
I've
I
gotten
really
real
don't.
yeah, I've gotten really spoiled by torrenting
Yeah,
anime. Because
But
at first I was kind of like, yeah, why would I need to watch? I mean, at first I was like, yeah, it's just anime. Why would I need to watch it in high
yeah.
def? And then I watched Golden Wind in 1080p, and I'm like, oh no, I need to do this for everything now. This looks amazing.
I'm kind of glad I don't have that standard. It's just for Common Writer, you can't really stream it, so that's the reason I torrent Common Writer. But for anime, I'm just like, it's fine.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
If there was a streaming site for Common Writer, I would free up a lot of space, but you can't.
I'd be surprised. I am honestly kind of surprised it's not on like. Oh my god, Foxy, no.
The thing is, with so many, because Kamen Rider has so many fan subs too, like different groups, it's more about if a site did host it, what version would they use? Know what I mean?
Wait 1 second. Foxy's being stupid.
White powder. God. No, he's on like a fourth level of irony right now.
Is he?
Just ignore him.
Am I being whoosh? Whenever someone says jokes aside, that's like my cue where
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, are they actually not joking? That's the thing that always gets me.
Did Foxy drink the Kool-Aid?
He's now typing an essay as to why you're racist.
I think I should I. He's definitely joking though.
Yeah.
Not even Foxy would use the nail painting emoji unironically.
So I'm guessing you've got a thick playlist now.
Mm-hmm.
Thick-ish.
Thick-ish.
I've got enough where if it's on I've got enough where we can probably put it on loop and it won't get like shuffle and loop and it won't get too stale. There's a lot of really, I've never played this game, Stronghold 2, but I think I have to just for the music alone because it's fucking amazing. Like half of my playlist is stuff from Stronghold 2, a game that I've never even fucking heard of before.
Neither have
I
I.
hope one of the battle themes is the Stardust Crusaders track. The track Stardust Crusaders. Like not the main theme, but the one that goes like dun 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 dun,
Yeah.
It's gotta be on there. If it's not, I'm gonna be extremely disappointed.
Well, that's not. Well, I was talking for like the music that will be like in town.
Oh, okay. I was talking about battle themes.
There's a lot of choice for battle themes. You could spend all day making that playlist.
I know there's a lot of the one thing about battle themes though is that I'm kind of trying to be like sort of like I'm trying to be very kind of picky because a lot of the battle themes that are a lot of like the battle music that's on YouTube is stuff that's like it's all like boss battle stuff. It's all stuff that it's like, man, if you guys are just like fighting like two bandits guarding an entranceway, this is like completely unfitting.
You guys are fighting two bandits. You're not going to hear One Winged Angel.
Exactly. I'm not gonna play fucking You Say Run while you fight a single fucking man with his thumb in his mouth. Like, come on. That's a little bit overkill.
Hmm. Hope we can start soon.
I'll give you guys a sample of the music that I have ready for you.
Konnichiwa!
Yes.
I'm Beta-chan. I hope that you really enjoy our Lucky Star opening fan dub. Since a lot of people are really stupid.
That's all I can stop.
No.
Please don't.
Just getting to the good part.
Do you
I
know
heard
how many?
Konnichiwa and I just want to sign out.
That's my ultimate. That's the aux cord nuke. That's where like if I know I'm about to get kicked off of it, I just go out with a fucking bang with that song.
Hmm.
All right. Oh, and you know what? I'll explain this to Jibu as well when he gets here, but there's something in regards to like character creation stuff that I think I need to address because I didn't realize they made this change, but I was listening to a podcast. I was listening to something recently where they were like playing Space Kings, and it looks like they have very smartly replaced law with animal handling.
Law seemed pretty useless, to be honest.
Law seems pretty fucking useless. I don't know why it was a thing in the first place, but it does seem like it does seem like animal handling is a thing now. So if one of you guys would be really into animal handling, I'd be very willing to let you like switch a practice around.
I think I'm fine with current stats.
Just the way you worded that. You guys are really into animal handling. Doesn't help. I watched Clerks 2 with my friends last night.
Oh, I love those movies.
It's called Interspecies Erotica.
The thing that I really like about, particularly Clerks 1, but Clerks 2 as well, those movies are the most accurate representation of New Jersey that have ever been put to media. It's amazing how like I don't know
It
if they're
really
even,
makes me not want to go to New Jersey, which I assume is accurate.
I don't know if they're even, I don't remember actually off the top of my head because it's been a while since I watched them, if they're actually even set in New Jersey. But I just know that when I watch them, I'm like, yeah, this is like every
Yeah.
small town in New Jersey.
It's set in New Jersey.
Okay.
They say it more in the second movie. When it's talking about moving to Florida, they mention because they're in New Jersey.
Yeah. Oh, I heard a beep.
Hmm?
Hey!
Ayo.
All right.
A beep? Who's beeping?
G-Boo's here. So that means I think that we can start getting on our merry way.
Yay!
The
But first-
boys.
But first things first, because I do want you. You guys are probably going to have some actual fights today, so I want to make sure you're prepared. So first of all, I'm going to give you all one role-playing hero point because you guys were very, very. I was super happy how much you guys were getting into it
I should
yesterday.
jump into the playing cards room that we have.
Oh yeah,
I've
that's
been in.
right.
I've been chilling with this smiley face that someone made last time. Whoa. Don't just do that.
All right.
But yeah, we'll watch this. He's now only got one eye.
Oh my god, it sounds.
Da-da-da-da. Wait, hold on. There you go.
Alright, pack it up. That's today's session over.
Yeah, okay. All right. Really good talk. Really, I think we made a lot of progress. All right.
I need
Actually,
to put my
we've
card
been waiting
sheet.
long enough. I think unless you guys have people in mind already that you would give hero points to, I think you guys could just all get 2, and we can be on our merry way and get started on shit.
Yeah, sure.
What
Though
do
I
hero
would say that
points do?
Cynical obviously put more effort than me and Jibu into this. He got the spells, descriptions all set up, drawn his own
Hey,
character.
Hey man, you guys were doing good.
Wait, hold on now. I'll take
You guys-
that.
you
If
guys
there's
were
an
getting-
extra hero point in it. Just kidding.
All right.
So we each get 2.
Yeah, just put 2 hero points on there.
Okay,
And
so
if
what do I
there-
do with hero points?
Yeah, I was about to ask that.
So
Well, I
hero
did
point. So hero points are like drive, where you can, when you make a flip, you can spend 1 to flip more. But they have 2 very important differences to drive. The first is that hero points let you flip 2 additional cards, as opposed to drive, which just lets you flip 1.
Mhm.
Okay.
And the second is that you can only use 1 hero point per action.
Well, here's the question: do hero points replenish?
No, and
Okay.
in fact, you other than the ones you guys give to yourselves, you lose them at the end of a session. So don't be afraid to bump up some. Don't be afraid to bump up a roll with them, because they're very much unlike something like drive, which does replenish after combat or after a session rather. Hero points are a very, for the most part, use it or lose it commodity.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna say that you guys are waking up where you last left off in the room in the inn that you bought. And
Oh, you can make that a king.
Ah. Alright, let me.
I like the smooth jazz.
I don't. I'll shuffle after this one because I really like this song. So you guys are just you guys are now just sort of waking up, and I don't know. I mean, I'd say first of all,
the
you probably
two-
head.
Mithra and Fat Pikachu were fighting over the bed, so
Was it
How does
Mithra?
that play out in the-
Was it Mithra or was it Mirica?
oh, I apologize if it was Mirica. I don't remember.
Hold on, I actually need to check.
Mithra's that one from Xenoblade.
Oh,
Oh
shit.
yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. so yeah.
Sorry.
So Mirica, it's Mirica, Amadeus, and Pikachu.
There we go. The whole squad.
All right. So you just kind of so Amadeus, you just kind of get up normally because you've slept just a normal sleep. Pikachu and Mirika, you wake up and you're sort of confused as to, you guys are kind of in like just sort of like a strange kind of the only comfortable position you could probably get into. I want to say probably Pikachu was sleeping on the pillow and Mirika was like a little further down.
I'll take it.
So, I don't know. I mean,
So is that a cute girl? Alright.
I think that's it is.
Rise,
Someone else to
Wait,
go.
rise and shine, boys.
Waking up is definitely your cue to go.
Sorry, I was waiting for someone else to go. I'm getting in the mindset of my character.
So what was the guy called who we took the quest from?
That was Captain Farber, the guard.
Farber, yeah.
And you did say you did say that you would be like that you were gonna meet him tomorrow to sort of discuss what he expects you to do for the bandit problem.
Alright. Hang on, let me pull up the map.
So are you waking up first, Fat Pikachu?
Rise and shine, boys. We've got a quest to do. How are we all feeling today?
Amadeus rolls over and pulls the cover over him.
It was a long journey after all.
Even longer for him.
But I came through an ultra wormhole, and you don't hear me complaining.
Yeah. I was gonna say, was it? I think Sentient's character came from another dimension.
I forgot about that.
The beam did the effects. Mirka, are you awake? Is she breathing here?
Is you JFK?
Oh, I could have shuffled at any time. It doesn't skip the song.
Basically, we just woke up.
Alright, well, since you guys are having a little trouble figuring out who wants to go first, I'll go first and say that you all head downstairs where the bartender greets you. Hey there, fellas. Hope you had a good night's stay.
Morning, lad.
Oh, the best sleep I've had in a long time.
Oh, I'm happy to hear it. I'm happy to hear it. What's on the docket for today, lads? I'm sure you adventurer types are always busily scurrying about.
We're heading over to talk to the captain about our job.
Oh, without a meal? Come on, breakfast's on.
Alrighty.
What have you got for
Does that sound
breakfast?
good with you two?
You got any more of them berries?
Oh, I'm sure I do, lad. So are you guys all right. So Mirika's passing on breakfast. Do you guys still want anything before you leave?
Amadeus, do you have any tea?
Sure thing.
And give me a bowl of berries, please.
Coming right up. So, after a short time, he comes with like a nice warm glass of what seems just like a very basic black tea for you, Amadeus, and a bowl of berries, smaller than last night, but it makes sense for a breakfast portion for you, Pikachu.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
All right, so you guys eat it. Well, suppose you all should probably head out. Don't worry about breakfast. That one's on me this morning.
Oh, that's very kind of you.
Bless
Thank
you, sir. Alright, boys, let's head out. Hang on, I need to pull up the map of... I don't think it's pinned.
Oh, the map is. Oh. Is it?
This music is really good.
This is Undertale.
It is under. It is
That was. I
Undertale.
was like, this sounds familiar.
I wanted really comfy music because this is sort of like a sleepy little mountain town.
This is when you're in Goat Mom's home.
It is.
Okay, so we leave that place now. We're in the market, I guess, now.
Yeah.
Nice little stroll.
Seems a lot quieter than last night. Guess
Is it
people are still
quieter than
waking
last
up in this village.
Yeah, it's
How-
sort of. There's still a few people milling around, but it's like pretty early morning. So really
yeah,
only
how?
the.
I was
So
about to ask what time it was.
I want to say it's probably around like 8.
Oof.
So really only like the very who are like getting their shopping done like first thing in the morning are out in town. In fact, a lot of the shops aren't actually even open yet. Just some of the open air markets are sort of already set up. And so after a short walk, you arrive. You head up to the sort of house of the guard captain. Or I guess not his house, his like office.
I
And
knock
you
on the
sort of-
door.
Oh no, they let you in, no
Oh,
problem
okay.
this time.
No, we throw Fat Pikachu at the guards. That's like a battering ram.
Cramorant style.
Or okay, brawn range to throw Pikachu at the guard. No, I'm just kidding, of course. All right, so you walk into Captain Farber's office and he's sitting there. His second in command, Lieutenant Malcolm, is not there at the moment. But he sort of he looks up from the paper he was working on and addresses you like, "Ah, gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed your first night in our little town."
Oh, it was quite comfortable. The best sleep I've had in about a month.
I'm sure the barkeep was happy to hear that. Now, anyway, we should probably get down to business. Now, while I'd like nothing better than to immediately set you off into the mountains to take care of Neil personally, there's unfortunately a bit of a more pressing matter at the moment that needs immediate attention.
What would that be?
Seems the bandits have set up an advance camp on the other side of the river. Naturally, bandits that are that close to the town have to take first priority, even though I'm sure none of the higher heads, so to speak, are going to be there.
That's true.
Now, to discuss your payment, because I'm sure that's very important. I am willing to give 1 gold for every encampment you clear out, including this one today. If you can bring me proof of a killed bandit leader, that's an extra gold.
Gotcha.
That's quite a generous offer, Captain. But I understand that the reason is that it's very true that these bandits should be cleared out.
How many of
It
these
seems to be
bandits
the
have you
town.
cited so far?
It's hard to say. Seems like every disgruntled worker who leaves the town joins their ranks these days. It's not a pretty sight. If it's not a pretty sight. If this town wants to thrive and wants to thrive under the much better leadership of Garen, clearing out these bandits are our only hope. Also, I want to apologize for yesterday. I sort of lost my temper with you when you were trying to bring to me those ruins to my attention. It's just time and time again when our local carpenter, Arthur Plum, has come to me with those ruins, and time again we've found nothing there. It's just gotten me a little frustrated is all.
That's perfectly fine.
We were just unsure if you were aware of the situation and wanted to bring it to your attention in case you didn't know, in case you weren't aware.
Yes. Well, you'll be happy to know that despite my best judgment, Malcolm insisted to investigate the ruins on his own. He's there now.
Great. We can hope for more info soon then.
Yes, I'm sure you can. He's a fine man. He'll
In-
make a good captain someday, I'm sure.
In the meantime, we can take care of these bandits and go from there.
All right, fine by me. I'm sure you'll be needing supplies. Normally, I'd point you to the direction of the blacksmith, but seeing as how you three mostly seem of the magic persuasion, Bridgman would probably be your better bet. I'm sure you saw her sign. I'm sure you saw that gaudy sign of hers last night.
Ah, the dragon.
Yes, yes. Bridgman's an odd one, but every now and again she stocks what she claims to be your magical items. Although, I'd be very dubious of that claim if I were you.
Well, thanks for the heads up.
Yes. Ah, and before you go, there was one other person looking for you. Lady Bellatoni. You can find her in the Nobles District. I was surprised to well, not her herself, her associate came to say that she wanted to speak with the three of you. At some point.
Okay. I've never heard of her, but we'll make sure to pay her a visit.
Not many people in town have. She's a bit of a recluse. Only I've ever spoken to her twice. Usually her assistant is out and about doing any errands for her while she coops herself up in the old mage's tower. All right.
Alright, we'll head out. Thanks for your help.
Thank you, and hopefully we'll return with a successful mission job.
Okay, so you leave sort of the guard captain HQ, and where do you want to go from there? Do you want to go to the market? Do you want to go right onto the encampment, or do you want to check out this summons from this person who sort of wants to speak with you?
Well, we can go through the market and then the noble quarters after that, so I think that makes sense. Let's go check out the magic shop.
Not that we have any money.
You guys have a little money.
We do?
Yeah, you guys have the 50 silver.
Oh, okay. Well, that's Mirika's money. I wasn't sure.
Oh, well, I didn't realize. I mean, I don't know. Maybe Ijibu can chime in if you guys are sharing the money or if it's specifically Mirika's.
Amadeus definitely doesn't have any money. Washed up on shore. That's very generous of you, Mirika. We'll be sure to not spend it all in one place.
And we'll pay you back.
I will as well. As soon as we get more jobs, we probably won't have to worry about this much longer.
All right, so you guys set out back to the market quarter.
This is good music too.
I think this is one of the Stronghold 2 songs. So it doesn't take long for you to find the general store with the very intricately painted sign of the dragon. And fortunately, it looks to be one of the few stores that's actually open at this time of day. So you I assume you guys head inside.
Excuse me. And Amadeus is gonna call out to see if there's anyone there.
So the door was unlocked and you got in just fine, but There's no one at the counter, but you can sort of hear like a rummaging sound from the back room.
Hello? Anyone in?
I pick up Pikachu and put him on the counter so he can see stuff better.
She sort of like actually, whatever's rummaging back actually heard you, and you can sort of hear someone sort of like jolt up and kind of just sort of very quickly, and like an older woman very quickly scutters to the counter. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I was just organizing back there in the early morning. Don't usually get much visitors at this hour.
Oh, we apologize if this is a bad time. Should we come back later?
No, 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 not at all, not at all. Her eyes are pretty quickly drawn to Pikachu sitting on the counter, though. She's like,
What's good?
oh,
Is he drinking?
my,
Is
this
Pikachu
is-
drinking his Jim Beam?
No, it's morning. Calm down.
I don't know. It's always 5 o'clock somewhere.
Thank you for that insight, Amadeus. I'm going to use that phrase.
What a curious little creature. And what an adorable one, too. Hello there, little fellow.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
She's kind of taken aback that you actually spoke. Oh, my apologies. I sort of thought he was. Well, anyway, what can I do for you three?
We have just arrived into town yesterday. We're the adventurers hired for the bandit problem. And we were just wondering if there's anything, potions or such that we should possibly procure here before we undertake our task.
Yes, I've got potions. It's about 20 silver for a normal-sized healing potion. And, say, you look like a caster type. Would you be interested in would you be interested to look at some of my, special collection?
Ooh. A special collection. I do dabble in alchemy a little bit.
Oh, no, not any sort of special potions. Special little magical trinkets, things I sort of find on my way.
Oh.
She pulls out like a pretty large box and sort of like opens it up, and the assortment's not very impressive. There's what appears to be a stick, a slightly rusted over metal egg, and there's some it just looks like a bag of marbles.
How much are you selling these for?
Can I subtly use a spell, like a detect magic, to see if there's anything actually magical in that box?
Yes.
Do I have to do the cardy thingies for that?
Yeah, I'm gonna say that's gonna be. I mean, you're examining them for magic, right?
So that'd be Arcana.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that's Intelligence Arcana.
Yay, 9 cards once again. I really like the system. It's fun.
It
Mainly
feels
'cause
good. It feels good to flip a ton of cards.
Yeah,
Oh, we still got the images on.
that's good. Oh, 2 face cards and no jokers in sight.
These items are not magical at all. Although, as you're searching for them, you can sort of tell that there might be like other magical wares in shop that even that like you sort of faintly detect magic in the shop, but it's not coming from the box.
Oh. Guys, out of character. How do I say no but not be rude about it?
These look like mighty fine items, but I don't think it's the type we're looking for on our quest. I'm sorry, miss.
Oh, that's fair enough. Yeah, I'm always on the lookout for new things like that. So maybe when I have something new in stock, I'll be able to show it to you. That's a lovely book, by the way. A grimoire, isn't it?
Oh, yes, it is filled with spells that I have both weaved on my own over my time, and also with a specific spell, I can take I can take scrolls, and instead of having to carry around scrolls, I can add them as pages to my book. I had a character
Oh.
DM. Would that be okay in the future if I come across scrolls?
Yeah, go for it.
It's something I literally thought of before the beginning of today's session. I was like, that sounds really cool. I'm gonna do that.
Nice. Oh, that's wonderful. Well, you'll be the first person I come to if I get any scrolls in.
No, thank you. That's very kind of you. I'm Amadeus, by the way. These are my companions, Miraca and Pikachu.
Oh my goodness, how rude of me. I was prattling on, trying to filch you my wares without saying a single thing about myself. I'm Adele Bridgman. As you could probably guess, I run the shop here.
It's cool, quite a lovely shop. The whole town has been wonderful so far.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. But anyway, could I interest you in anything? You seem somewhat interested in potions.
Oh, speaking of that, now that I think about it, Miraca, we know you're a healer, but would it be wise to pick up a couple of potions? Do you think? That is true. Pikachu, what do you think?
I kind of whisper to you, I don't think we really need these right now. We've got Mirka's healing magic. I think that's enough for where we're at right now.
Oh, yes. So we will return possibly if we do need some potions. Although at the moment, my teammates think that we might not need them right now. But if something very dire happens, we should eventually maybe get a couple, just to keep on the back burner. How does that sound, Miss Adele?
Oh, well, that sounds fine, but hopefully nothing dire happens. Strangers, what are you in town for anyway?
We are clearing out the bandits.
Oh, that's nasty work, that is. I wish you luck then.
Thank you very much. If when we come back, we will return to. When we come back to town, we shall return.
Very good, very good.
There's a couple things we have to do before we head out. Shall we, companions?
Oh, before I go, Miss, have you heard of these ruins that have been talked about in town? Seeing as you're the magic type, you may have heard something about these, but the captain wasn't able to confirm anything about its existence. Have you heard anything about it so far?
Oh, I asked the captain to let me check out those ruins when they were first exploring them. He didn't seem very keen to let me go, even though he let that Bellatoni woman do it. I don't know why. She's only been in town for a year. Why does she get special treatment?
Interesting. Okay. Well, thank you so much for all your advice. I think we'll be heading out
Anytime.
now.
What was that?
Hmm?
Zedjin, you said something?
Oh, he just said you guys would be heading out.
Okay. Out of character, I like this. I don't want to be rude to this NPC, but at the same time, she seems a bit crazy. But I like her.
Oh man. You're gonna really like the next NPCs you guys meet, I think, then.
But again, at the same time, even though her shop isn't exactly what we need, I just didn't want to be rude at all. She seems
No,
kinda
I thought that was very in character. Like Amadeus was definitely like you could tell that like this stuff was like just like nonsense that like someone convinced her was magical, but you didn't want to say that to her face because you're too polite. All right, so you guys setting off for the noble quarter, I guess.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
for what we were called.
All right.
And as
So-
we leave, when we're out of earshot, like as we actually are out of the store, I go, oh well, she seems nice, but her assortment of magical trinkets weren't as magical as she claims.
Yeah, I kind of figured that.
It's always good to check. You never know. There's magic in
Alright.
everything. It seeps. It penetrates. It's all over the world.
All right. So as you guys approach the noble quarter, you notice like right away that this area is like weirdly a lot nicer than the rest of the town. Like that's not like the town was like fine before, but it had just kind of like a normal village aesthetic. Whereas this looks like a lot more upscale and more like almost like a district you'd see in a city.
Hmm.
Alright,
There's
so where's
pretty
this
well
house
off-
that we're going to? Oh, was it a house?
Yeah, were we given an address or was it a tower?
So it doesn't take you long to find what looks like it. It almost looks like an abandoned tower. Its size and sort of overall kind of decrepitish look is like very starkly contrasting its surroundings. You're kind of surprised that this is the address that Farber gave you because it doesn't look it almost doesn't look like people have been here in a while.
Got you.
How quaint. I'm gonna knock on the door.
Right, so you knock on the door, and then a few moments later, the door sort of like creaks open a little bit slowly, but you don't see any. But you don't see. Well, Amadeus doesn't see anyone right away because they're not at eye level to him. But Pikachu and Mirika both see a lot. Both see a lot sooner that the door is being opened by a little goblin. Oh,
Hey, buddy.
Hi.
Do you live here?
Are you the adventurer that Miss Bellatani called?
Amadeus is
Yes.
gonna like look around and then look down and be like, "Oh, yes, we have been called here."
Oh, thank goodness. If you guys weren't the adventurers, I would have had to tell you to go away. And I don't like doing that, because people get mad at me. He opens the door a little bit wider and sort of like beckons you in. She's upstairs in their chambers.
Alright, let's go.
Thank you.
The house is a little bit nicer inside, but it's got a very sort of like not very lived in look. There's kind of things just sort of strewn about anywhere they sit.
Hmm.
Although despite some things sort of being strewn about, it's very clean. There's not a speck of dust anywhere, and it smells pretty nice.
What does it smell like?
I'm gonna say very faintly of lemon.
Hmm.
So you kind of climb a spiral staircase for a while until you sort of get to a door that the little goblin with you, that the little goblin sort of pushes open. And then someone standing at a desk, hearing the door open, kind of turns around to greet you.
Oh.
Hello there.
Hello, we're the adventurers.
Yes, you have
Now-
called for us.
So the lady standing before you, if her very tall, slender figure and almost pointed facial features didn't immediately make it apparent that she was an elf, the very long ears on the side of her head definitely do. Ah, the adventurers. You know, I heard the most interesting thing from the guards. Something about ruins on your way in.
Yes, we saw ruins along with a giant void magic crystal, and we unfortunately had a run-in with some what appeared to be void-controlled cultists that wear masks of the same crystal.
She sort of clasps her hand together and like this big sort of smile lights up her face.
Well, that's an odd reaction.
Oh, brilliant, brilliant. Oh, Grubby, thank you for bringing this to my attention, she says, sort of like addressing the goblin.
As that's happening, I give like both Mirika and Zegend a look of like that's like the first time someone's reacted positively to something about void magic cultists. That is not a normal reaction. I don't say that. I just give them a look like, oh god.
Ah, pardon me. I'm. Pardon me. Pardon me. I'm Celestina Bellatoni, head of the Arcane History Division of the College of Magic.
I've heard of you. I am from the Mages Guild from across the ocean, and you have published some of your works. Yes, I believe I've read some of them.
Yes, yes. I'm happy to hear that my work has traveled so far. We really are. This really is sort of a remote continent, but such a fascinating place for magic. But back to the topic at hand. She sort of cuts you off. Like, it's not kind of. She's sort of. You can tell that she's sort of like has her own train of thought, and it kind of doesn't have any sort. It doesn't really have much bearing on other people's. So, anyway, about these cultists. Your description is. Oh, did someone leave? Did I?
Cynical died.
Oh shit. Okay, we'll wait. I heard a boop.
He's offline totally, so.
Oh shit.
He did. Oh, he's back. Here he is.
There he is.
Sorry.
No
Internet
worries.
was acting up. I restarted Discord because you kept cutting out.
All right, it's all right. It
Sorry
happens.
about that.
It's very fascinating. Your account of the ruins is almost the exact same as the carpenter lad who first discovered them. But these masked figures, I'm not quite familiar with them. Could you describe them to me?
But when we fought them, they were people, normal people, but they were covered in void magic. They almost looked like shadow creatures, but as we attacked them, we were able to see the person underneath. And after defeating them, the void kind of dissipated. And when I went to examine the mask, I even tried to possibly remove one to see who was behind the mask, but I believe that my connection to the Force Arcane interfered with it.
Curious. Could I ask the color of the masks and the magic? What was it?
What was that?
What was the color? Could you make out any specific color, any sort of shades of purple?
Sorry, you cut out. I spiked there for a second.
Could you make out any sort of colors, any sort of shades of purple on the masks or the void magic that was surrounding them?
It was, a deep purple. And
The
black.
same color as the materialized void crystal that they were possibly conducting a ritual around. And after we defeated them, that tower itself also disappeared.
Okay, so I'm gonna say the void around them was like a bit more purple, but the masks were actually black. I might not have mentioned
sorry.
that, or I wasn't clear.
It's been a week.
It has been a week.
But definitely the masks went purple, but the crystal was purple though, you said.
Yeah, the crystal was purple.
Yeah.
But I think the creatures were actually like black all over, sort of.
Yes, they were more of a shadowy black, but the crystal they were conducting things around was purple.
That is troubling.
Troubling.
Say. Oh, you three must not be from this continent, correct?
That's correct.
Well, you might not know much about the void magic then. Well, wait, has the track stopped playing?
I think it ran out of the playlist.
Oh man.
I think I don't know. Discord's been really weird today. There was even connection issues earlier.
Yeah, Discord's been very strange. Oh, you know what? Let me see if I can. I wonder if this would work with a playlist. Didn't look like it responded to that. Because I don't want to loop one song, but I would like the playlist to keep like auto playing. We can figure that out later, I guess.
Yeah.
So, as if to demonstrate, she kind of makes sort of like a small purple flame appear at the end of her finger. Well, you see, this sort of this continent, more this sort of area, is very rich in magic, very rich in sort of ethereal mana. I mean, I'm sure you've noticed that maybe your spells are a bit more forthcoming here than they might be elsewhere.
Possibly. I have recently gone through a bit of a somewhat arcana transformation myself, so I'm unsure about the effects of this land compared to my own.
Fascinating, fascinating. Why didn't my headphones just beeped for some reason?
Your headphones dying. I'm sorry. It's got Terminal 7.
Oh, actually, that might be a better description than you think. I don't think I've charged these headphones in a while. I might have to wire them in rather than use them wirelessly. Hold on, let me.
We're being plagued with technical issues.
All right, can you hear me?
Kind of.
Oh,
Hello? I think it's like your default laptop mic now.
Yeah, it is. Hold on. Let me make sure these things are. Let me get these headphones sort of sorted out a little bit. I should have charged these things beforehand.
rest in peace, Dingle.
Okay,
We get
Well.
F's in the chat.
I'm here.
Hey, I got it by the way. It was just a loop. And now the whole playlist is looping, I guess.
All right, sweet. Okay, so Where was I?
We're back to Pete Comfy Boys.
Okay, that's right. She's sort of explaining void magic to you. She kind of goes, well, the sort of the I guess the mana in this world almost sort of has a reverse side to it, I guess is the best way to put it. That's the void magic. It's why you can sort of cast void magic at all in a place like this, whereas there's such a deep connection to it.
I see.
But you
So
see-
void magic is not common in other regions. Is that
Well,
what you're
as
trying to
far as-
say?
As far as I know, the acts of demons and shadows is more something you need to commune with certain deities for.
I see.
Whereas here, most people with, well, an arcane persuasion and I suppose loose morals, maybe, depending on what they're using it for, could access it.
Void magic is commonly used by warlocks who do make pacts with otherworldly beings.
Yes, quite. But so why I was interested in the color, she she draws your attention to like the little purple, to like the little bright purple flame on her finger. Now, the interesting thing about void magic is that while many people can access it, it's a bit hard to tap into the real stuff. You can generally tell how pure void magic is by how dark the hue of purple is. And as to demonstrate, she sort of makes the flame on her finger kind of go like darker and darker. And you can tell that like as she does it, the flame kind of goes from just sort of like a very sort of still flame to almost sort of looking like something's like blowing on it. And sort of like as it starts getting to like a very dark shade of purple, she kind of like very quickly sort of extinguishes it. So you see, it's not something that has really been, well, recorded, but it has been theorized that a pure void magic, as I call it, does exist. The idea of one of these masks being made of it in some way, it's very fascinating, and, well, a little bit scary in a way, I suppose. Despite saying this, she does sort of have a smile on her face. You can tell that her excitement of discovering a new magic is kind of outweighing her sense of danger. Say, you wouldn't have happened to collected any pieces of those masks, would you?
I believe Amadeus tried, but as he
I
tried to
attempted
collect
to,
it,
but
he got a blast of energy.
it just gave my head quite a stir. Again, I believe that my connection to elemental magic might have been in the way.
Curious. Say, you wouldn't have happened to have explored those ruins at all, would you? I was there a little bit with the guards, one of the times they went to explore, but couldn't really find anything of interest.
With the hostility of the people there, we decided it was just too unsafe. And at that
But
point, we needed to get to the next town.
Yes, but I believe the captain's second in command is currently exploring those ruins.
Well, fair enough, I suppose, she says kind of distantly. Well, I suppose I should probably let you on your way.
Thanks very much for the information.
Thank you.
Yes, please. And if you discover anything more, please let me know. I'm quite interested in this.
If we find any magical artifacts, then I believe that coming to you to show you them would be the best option. And Amadeus is going to turn to his companions to be like, does that sound like a good idea, I guess?
I shrug.
I know a bit, but clearly you're a bit more informed, and and you actually living in this region might prove to be, helpful.
And as you sort of like were talking, she sort of like went from listening to half listening to sort of like poring over like a book that was on her table. But as you finish, she sort of looks up and goes, "Oh, yes, of course, of course. That sounds wonderful." Say, and she sort of beckons to her, sort of like the little goblin that let you in. Grubby, these three are to come and go as they please. Understand? Um, yes, Miss Bellatani, I understand. Okay, very good. You'll be able to remember their faces, right? Um, I'll remember the two little ones, because they're my size, which I don't see often. But, I think I'll remember all three of them, too. I didn't mean you were unmemorable, sir.
Oh no, that's quite alright. I didn't take it as that.
Okay. He sort of slinks away. He's deaf. He's sort of. He seems a bit uncomfortable.
I get like a Dobby vibe from him.
I don't know. I sort of just like the idea of a timid goblin helper. I actually haven't watched the Harry Potter movies,
It's all good.
but anyway.
Just feel bad because I'm not like saying anything rude, but he's so afraid.
Uh,
So, we're ready to move on?
I suppose so.
all right.
Miracle, you've been a good bit quiet. Are you doing all right?
So, have we left the house now? The castle, rather. Or
Tower.
tower.
Yeah, sure.
So, what did you guys make of her?
I mean, even from just reading her works, I already could tell she was a bit on the eccentric side.
That's true, but I think anyone who is well versed in this void magic is someone to be wary of.
It's a little scary, but I believe that for anything arcane related, she would prove to be a good contact while we're in this.
For now, we can keep her as an ally. There's no harm in it.
Can I
It's
just? I'm sorry. Can I just say I'm so glad you described her as eccentric because on her character sheet, I literally put her description as eccentric arcane historian. I'm glad I was able to. Put that across.
Her excitement for void magic is just a little worrying, but that could just be part of her wanting to know more about magic in general. Learn everything you can. What do you think, Mirika? Her tower was quite nice, but it was a bit difficult talking to her. That's fair.
All right.
So was there anything else that we should... Was there a magic shop mentioned? Or is that the
No,
magic contact?
That's definitely the magic contact. The
Okay, I wasn't sure if a
the-
magic shop was actually mentioned or not.
the general store might have magical items, but they might be not magical at all.
Yeah. So I believe with that done, do you think it's time that we begin our today's task at hand in clearing out that encampment across the river?
I'm ready whenever you guys are.
I believe I'm ready. This morning's been a bit of an interesting one. There's a lot of colorful people that live here, for better or for worse. Usually for the better.
Oh wait, can I DM retcon and say that you guys were sort of having this conversation going down the stairs?
Yeah, sure.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I totally forgot. I totally forgot about that.
I just hope you don't make it so she heard all that and thinks that we're assholes.
No, not at all.
Okay. So we're walking down the stairs. You go ahead, Dingle.
So as you start walking down, so as you sort of like go to that kind of main foyer area where you like first sort of came in, you hear sort of like a pretty hard knocking on the door, and behind you the little goblin there sort of just like runs down, sort of just very quickly darts past you to kind of open the door.
Oh.
And he just kind of he creaks it open, and there's a well-dressed but quite intimidating sort of like scruffy looking man kind of standing at the door, kind of like just sort of like he's got his arms crossed and he looks a bit sort of he's looking down at the goblin like a bit sort of frustratedly.
That's quite a sight for...
Is Lady Bellatoni in? I'm sorry, Mr. Bersati. Lady Bellatoni isn't accepting any visitors. He just sort of he looks at the goblin for a second. Did I cut out for a second? Did I cut out there?
A little bit, that's fine.
Okay. He sort of looks at the goblin for a moment and then looks sort of up at you behind him, you three behind him, and then sort of looks down at the goblin and just kind of gets this sort of sneer on his face while he just goes, "Do you take me for an idiot, you polyp? She has visitors in right now." That was a special, she called for them. I don't really know, sir, but she told me not to let anyone else in. Well, would you tell her that I don't care what college she's from. She needs to pay her dues to this city if she wants to continue living in this eyesore of a tower. Then he kind of looks up at you and he goes, I don't believe we're acquainted. Roger Barasati. He sort of extends a hand.
Amadeus will handshake and be like, Amadeus, these are my compatriots, Pikachu and Miraka. We are the adventurers hired by the guard captain to take care of the bandit problem currently.
Yes. Farmers folk. I was there when Garen signed the agreement for your payment. I do hope this doesn't sour your impression of me. You have to understand that I've been trying to get an audience with Miss Bellatoni for a while now. So it is I'm sure you can understand that I'm a bit frustrated that I would be ignored and
I'm out of character. I'm trying to think too. That's quite fair on your part. Miss Bellatoni is quite an interesting character to talk to.
I wouldn't know. She doesn't come out of her tower.
And Amadeus is kind of giving him a look of like, not like that Bellatoni's a bad person, but more of just she's a little, crazy. Not totally crazy, but again, not like in a she's like crazy bad.
Well, either way, I suppose if you're off to clear out bandits, I won't stop you. You should stop by the mayor's office sometime. I'm sure she'd be happy to meet you.
We should do that. We should do that at some point.
And that he kind of like he looks down at the goblin again and just goes, "Please, I don't expect much, but please tell Miss Bellatoni again that I wish to speak to her about this month's dues." Okay, sir. He just kind of walks off, and the goblin just kind of like sort of looks at his feet, and he's like, I hate telling people they can't come in.
It's a bit of a difficult job.
But he just kind of goes back to his post. He sort of as you're leaving, you notice he sort of like he pulls out a little duster and starts sort of getting to work, like dusting things and sort of picking up around the house. You can tell why it was so dust free. All right. So
Well,
you guys
that
on your
that's happened. I think we should be on our way.
All right.
I'm ready to go.
You guys are headed out to the bandit camp.
Yes.
All right. So you cross the bridge that sort of connects this town to the river, and you're kind of there's sort of like a stretch of mostly flat land with a little bit with some trees kind of like sparsely laid out, and just a very large mountain range sort of in the background, sort of in the backdrop.
Quite a beautiful countryside at the very least.
So now anyone can flip wit and investigation to see how easy it is to find this camp.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can roll 4. When you only have a proficiency, you only roll 4, right? Like, yeah, I have 2 for wit and 2 for investigation, so because I don't have master, I don't roll an extra.
Yeah.
Okay. Does anyone else
Oh,
have
wait,
higher
wait.
investigation? Oh.
Hold on. Let me pull it. So you have 2 wit and 2 investigation.
Yes.
So that are you? So you, yeah, no, that would be 5 cards. You're healthy. The extra flip for being healthy doesn't have anything to do with like masteries.
Should only one person roll it because Jibu has better, or should we just both?
I mean, anyone can. Honestly, if you guys want, you can all roll it, and I would add up your scores, seeing as how you're kind of looking for this together.
All right.
Sure.
So I'll do that.
I only have one.
No, God. And that one is gonna be a joke.
Yep.
Ooh, 1 face card.
All right.
Holy fuck.
Let me just.
Yurika's investigating the shit out of this.
Oh, damn.
I haven't been looking at the flips.
We got 3 faces.
And 1 Pikachu, but that's not a face.
Okay. So that's definitely enough to find the camp. Give me 1 second though, because I'm actually gonna plug in my headset. I'm gonna switch to my shittier mic just so I can give these things a little charge and they don't like die at some point.
Okay.
Alrighty.
All right, can you guys hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All
You're
right.
muffled, but yep.
Yeah, I apologize for that. Just give me maybe 20 minutes with this thing.
Sejin's life bit rate has decreased.
What?
The bit rate of your life has decreased.
Really adds to the medieval setting that we've got a medieval microphone now as well.
Christ.
So we got 3 faces.
Okay.
Yes.
So 3 faces, that is gonna be more than enough to kind of come across on what looks like, you know, not a huge, but like a pretty decently sized encampment. You notice you are able to notice 2 very kind of well, let's just say it like it is. Two very sort of unsavory characters kind of positioned at the front of the gate.
How do you want to handle this? How do you want to handle this, you two? Should we go in, uh, oh, go in blazing, I suppose, or do you think it'd be more fruitful to find something, maybe a back entrance or so?
I think while we still have the element of surprise, they don't know where we are yet. We can have a look around and see what's going on with this camp.
Let's see. Is there any like small hill or any kind of vantage point?
Yeah, is there any like scenery that we can like trees and shit?
Oh, if we have a tree, could Pikachu possibly climb a tree and see more of the camp? You said there were a couple of trees.
There are a couple trees around.
Is there any particularly tall one in our vicinity without getting too close? Don't have to be like mega tall.
Yeah, there's like a decently sized tree that you could probably get a pretty good vantage point from.
Alright, Amadeus, lift me as high as you can.
I will do this, and I'm going to pick up Pikachu, and I'm going to use a bit of wind magic to carry him up to a branch.
Oh, okay.
And before like it goes wrong, he just gets like yeeted across the valley.
All right.
Do we do a roll for that?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah, that's good. So Seneca so Amadeus is going to be using wind magic to place Pikachu at the top of a tree. That's gonna be.
Well, it might not be the top. It might just be like part way up.
Well, yeah, that'll depend on how many flips you get. That'll be intelligence force magic, obviously.
Oh boy, I'm scared.
Or do I be mean? Because
you don't have to be.
I'm just thinking, this almost seems like it would be more wit force magic because you're sort of like creatively using it. But I won't be mean. I'll say intelligence.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Oh, 4 face cards!
Holy shit!
Know what this means though, right? Like, at some point I'm just gonna have like an awful pull. I'm getting all these face cards.
So, Zedin, so Pikachu, before you even have time to sort of process what's going on, a gust of wind from below just like catapults you into the air, and you're kind of in free fall for a second. But then you note, you seem like you're in free fall for a second, but you actually sort of notice that like sort of subtle gales are just like very much sort of guiding your descent until you end up landing very gently at like the very top of a nearby tree.
How was that, Pikachu? Hopefully the trip wasn't uncomfortable.
Well, felt more like an ultra wormhole, but I can handle it.
What can you see up there? Do you have a good view of the camp?
Yes, I can see quite a few things from up here. I can see past the 2 people we saw before. I can see. Wait, how? Give me some details.
What do you think's the best way to do this? I wonder. Your vantage point is probably high enough where I could probably share the map at this point.
Sure, we got a good roll.
Yeah. Let me just crop it because the generator I used kind of added a couple things that are fucking dumb. Okay. So that that square towards the bottom, that like big square towards the bottom is sort of like where the main entrance is. Sort of
even though the map doesn't really show it, assume that the entranceway that's being guarded by the two people is. Oh, you know what? Can I up? I wonder. How did you guys upload pictures into this thing?
Into what?
Into the card
Oh.
flipper.
It wasn't me, I don't know.
Oh, can only upload onto the cards. Alright.
Yeah, I can't see anything.
Hmm?
I can't see anything for it.
So you can see over there that sort of like past there, so there's like a pretty big front sort of entranceway that's being guarded with just like looks like three people sort of it looks like three people sort of mulling about. And then off to the side of the two corridors, there's one area that looks sort of like a storage space to the right. And then towards the other corridor, there's a tent that's being guarded, like across from like the leftmost room.
All right.
Did I explain that well?
Yeah.
I can try and I'll try and mark the map while you guys are deciding what to do.
Okay, so imagine I just relayed all that information.
What do you think would be the best course of action?
Miruka, do you have any input on this?
Is there any alternative entrance, though?
Not that you can really see from here. Although it's a little hard to see it's still, even where Pikachu is, it's still a little hard to see the back of the camp.
So what's the walls made out of?
They're just sort of like very kind of shabby, low sort of wood sticks.
I kind of
okay.
imagine those like those logs that have that are sharpened at the end. That kind of classic looking fortress thing.
Exactly.
Okay. So it's not really something we could like climb over.
I mean, potentially.
Not
they
comfortably.
don't look. I mean, the top would be a bit of a trick, but they're not particularly high.
This might seem a bit unorthodox, but what if we set the whole fence on fire from afar?
That would certainly be effective. Do you have? You'll know plenty of fire spells, right, Amadeus?
I do.
So if we're doing this, we need to be effective. We need to. What the?
Did someone actually add that to the list?
You did.
Why is that in the queue?
Surprise attack from the bandits! That was like we got attacked by anime girls from behind.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Okay. Well,
that was something. Alrighty. Alright, so back into character.
Yep.
Were you going to say something, Mirika? Out of character, I heard Jibu start typing. Do you want to interject on our setting the whole fence on fire? I'm not usually one for this kind of unorthodox approach, but these bandits seem quite terrifying.
So wait, is this across the river?
So you guys have already crossed the river.
Okay,
This
okay.
is kind of it. This camp is sort of in the center of like a sort of valley, like
Okay.
a very kind of like shallow valley.
Miraca brings a good point of something I just thought of. Unfortunately, is it like is it like the fortress is surrounded by kind of like dirt? Has it been like dirted out, or is it like there's lots of grass nearby?
It's it's like pretty dirted out. It
Hmm.
seems like it's been set up for like longer than you'd expect, considering how close it is to town.
Hmm. It is dangerous, but there doesn't seem to be much of a risk of possibly setting the whole valley on fire, given that it's surrounded
Yeah.
mostly by dirt.
And we're far enough away from the town that it won't affect them either, so...
They're across the river, so
Yeah.
that should be good.
Personally, I'm okay with this plan.
All right.
Alright. Stand back, and then like, kind of in a little bit of a cartoony way, but kind of just a thing. Amadeus kind of like he's holding his book, but he literally takes his hand away from the book, but it's floating in the exact spot that he was holding it, and he kind of like cracks his like fingers.
Oh shit.
Okay. Wait 1 second. I just want to post this really quick. Because while we were kind of going through that, I kind of laid out sort of where Zegend would have been able to see, or Pikachu, where I gotta get immersed. I gotta be in character.
I'm just taken out of the experience. This isn't working.
Okay, that's sort of where you were able to see people.
I think you posted in the wrong channel.
Yeah,
I did post
the
it
mother.
in the wrong channel. I did post it in the wrong channel.
It's okay.
So wait, the center, is that the entrance?
That's the yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty. And
So
the thing's
you're gonna-
truly. Oh, sorry.
So where are you trying to light the camp on fire?
I would
Like
say
where are you, like obviously you're trying to light like sort of like the whole wall on fire in a way, but like where are you sort of like I guess where are you aiming it?
Okay, you know the very right corner? Because there's no one there. I wouldn't want to if I set it too close to the two guards, they might try and put it out. So if this corner, like the right furthest corner that you can see that's still kind of in the front, like you know that very right square where there's one thing in the middle, the bottom right corner.
Okay. So the bottom right corner of that big first square.
Yeah. Like the very right square, like the top right square.
Oh, the top right square.
Okay, yeah. I wish there was a way I could be like.
No, it's fine. I know what you mean now.
Yeah. I just quickly cropped it, but like. Right.
No, that makes sense. No, that makes total sense.
Right there, yeah. Okay.
Okay. That's gonna be intelligence force magic.
I'm gonna fucking set myself on fire. I'm calling it now. Oh, one face card. At least there wasn't any jokers.
Okay, so all right, let's see. How does this work?
Oh wait, maybe I could use my.
Oh yeah,
is it with hero points?
You can use any. You can use a hero point, and you can also use your drive.
I'll use a hero point.
Okay.
So like that gives me 2 extra cards.
Yeah, hero point is 2 more cards.
Yes.
Holy shit.
God damn.
That worked out.
I'm kind of
So
scared
3
for your
face cards
future
in
roles.
total. Yeah. So 3 face
Alright.
cards in total. So what it's like visually is like there's like you see Amadeus kind of like there's a lot of wind up of like a fireball in his finger, and it almost like it looks at one point it kind of looks like the size of like a baseball, but right before it shoots it, it like into like a really small like almost like pellet or seed size firebolt, and it kind of just zips past like really quickly like a mosquito or something. But like it
Okay,
has
so
all that
you're- so
energy,
you're
but it's been compressed to be really small.
Oh wow. Okay, so you're purely just trying to light this on fire. Are you trying to like blow a hole in it in the process, or are you
No, just the
purely
fire. No, it's just
Okay.
yeah, no, it's just fire, but he just wanted it so it wasn't like a noticeable fireball flying across the air. It's like really small. It'd be more like if you saw like a firefly like zip past.
Okay. So this thing collides with like part of the wooden barricade and just like sets like a pretty big portion of it on fire instantly. And even from where you are, you can kind of hear like a yell, and you can also hear what kind of sounds like dogs barking. And then suddenly there's like running, and you sort of notice towards the entranceway, like a bandit is kind of now very sort of frantically addressing the two other guards, and and so now they're also
It's like
basically there was a very easily startleable bandit sort of in that store in that was what was like a storeroom, and he has now kind of got the whole rest of the camp sort of in this one enclosed space, just kind of trying to be like, guys, it's on fire. You guys gotta help me put this out.
So
how
we're still
fast is it
unnoticed.
spreading with those 3 face cards. Is it spreading at all?
Oh man, it's spreading like very fast.
Like wildfire, one would say.
It's spreading really quickly, despite the bandits' best efforts to try and kind of like, they don't really know what to do. They're sort of just like, they're kind of like taking sort of like the water skins they have in storage and just kind of trying to like squirt it on the fire, but it's not really doing much.
I turn to Pikachu and I just kind of give like a smug look at him.
Nice one. So what's the plan now?
So
We wait
What
a
I-
bit. We should see what this we should
Well,
like, if
we
you wanna
could,
speed up
or
Dingle-
we could. The other possibility is taking advantage of their surprise and launching a attack while they're still dealing with the shock of having this blow up on them.
What do you think, Mirika? Should we go in? I've heard barking, so they do possibly have attack dogs. Alrighty.
okay.
Gear up, everyone.
So I will say. So adjustment to the map. I'm not gonna like remake it, but I just want to let you guys know sort of what the adjustment is. So the two guards and the 3 people who are in that main room are now all kind of like desperately trying to keep their storeroom from coming up in flames. So they're all in that room.
Right, okay.
And I will say, if you want to advance through, as long as you're not going into that room, you're not going to need to make any sort of like sneaking flips, because they are very, very preoccupied.
Alright, let's move.
Should we see how our bandit friends are doing in that storeroom, or is that a set of stairs in the first room?
It's kind of weirdly laid out the way the generator does. Just consider those like corridors.
No, I
Those are
mean
kind of like roughly made sort of corridors.
I mean like this thing on the left side of the big on the bottom rectangle.
Oh, just ignore that. I think that's what the generator intended to be the entrance, but that doesn't make any sense for an entrance point.
Oh, okay. Alright. So what should we do? Should we leave those? Should we leave those 1, 2, 3? Should we leave those 6 alone, or do you think we should? Do you think we should get the surprise on them?
Well,
'Cause that
the
is a
captain
lot of
did.
bandits in one room.
That's true. I
You
think.
said you saw 2 more on the left.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, there's
Should
2
we-
more. There's 2 more on the left. I mean, You don't know why they haven't run, but they were guarding they were guarding a tent, so they're definitely they're definitely guarding something important.
Okay, they've got smaller numbers, and if they're
Yeah.
guarding something important, I think we can
If
afford to take those on now, while the rest are
This-
distracted.
Alrighty. Unless, of course, that one in the tent. Unless, of course, whatever they're guarding is some bigger brute, in which case that could be bad. But let's just see if these two. We should handle the two first, just in case. I
So we
guess
got
we're
a battle
heading-
now.
Yeah, we're heading left, I think. Zedgen, is that what you kind
Yeah.
of suggested? Alrighty.
All right, so you guys entering the camp?
Yeah.
We should walk nonchalantly in, even as the whole place is on fire.
If you guys are entering the camp, I'm changing the music that's playing.
Just the screams, people screaming.
Ambient sounds of people being burned alive. Come on. I actually really kind of hate that YouTube always defaults to starting anything what you watch at a certain point, because it makes it really hard to share music. Okay. This I don't have a whole playlist for yet, but I think for just sort of a normal kind of. Oh, hold on. We're gonna need to clear the queue because it's gonna take forever to get to that. I feel like this is gonna be good, general, you're sort of in a dangerous place music. Okay, so you enter the main sort of you enter the main entrance of the bandit camp, and in the time it takes you to get there, the fire is already spread to this point too.
Oh god.
It's like the whole right wall of this entranceway is totally on fire. You guys are probably gonna want to move pretty quickly to get to your next area.
So we stop
So we
nonchalantly walking and just start running.
Yeah.
All right.
To the left, with the two guards.
So this fire's spreading. So you get to sort of that hallway, that sort of makeshift kind of hallway that's separating the two sides of the room. And how about you? I'm gonna want you guys to flip. I'm sorry. I'm gonna want you guys to flip agility athletics to run away from the fire, because it is totally already in this hallway.
Okay.
You made a fucking blaze on that side of the camp.
I only have two.
So is it just agility?
0 athletics.
Oh, okay.
Oh, thank God, a face card. Oh God, I'm gonna get a horrible hand with more than one Joker at some point. What the fuck? How did the most unathletic mage?
All right, so you seeing sort of fire kind of raging and sort of parts of the structure kind of falling. Amadeus, you take off, and actually, I mean, admittedly, all three of you do, but Pikachu and Mirka have much smaller legs and can't quite run as fast as you.
Remember, guys, you have hero points if you want to pull some.
Oh, that's true. You
Yeah.
guys do have hero points in Drive. But I'm gonna say it's too late for that, actually.
Aw. I was
I'm
trying to
already
be
ex-
helpful.
Yeah, we've rolled.
I'm already explaining.
Sorry.
So, I'm going to say that you guys both take 1 damage dodgeable.
Alright.
So that should mean, I think that would put. I don't think you have any.
I have no
right?
dodge.
Okay, so you take 1 damage, and Jibu, you're down a dodge. But you then kind of come into the. You sort of.
I'm going to turn around and sort of apologize that maybe that fire spell might have been a little much.
So running through, so kind of like getting away, sort of running past the sort of blazing hallway. You you enter sort of that. You enter the leftmost room to see two bandit guard, to see two. The two bandits that are guarding this area are pretty kind of like burly looking kind of like bandits. Like they look like pretty large kind of fellas. And they sort of look like very surprised, A, that the fire has already reached this far, and B, that 3 people just ran out of it. Hey, what the hell do you think you're doing?
Get
We're
ready,
here
boys.
to clear you out, and if you can't handle the heat, get out of the kitchen.
Oh, I can handle the heat just fine. Oh, I can handle the heat just fine, little man. But let's see what you 3 can handle. All right, you guys are now in combat.
Widdly 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 woo.
Okay, so what is everyone's initiatives again? It's 4-3-2, right?
I have 4 initiative.
I have 2.
I should have. Okay, Zedjin has 2. All right, Jibu, please flip 1 card.
I'm sorry about that really shitty one-liner. I thought it would be nice.
That was awesome.
I liked it.
He was trying to tell them that he's the one that started the fire. Ooh, face card.
Two of them flipped like. Jibu, you and 2 of the bandits flipped jacks, so I had to flip more cards to see which of you were going first.
God damn it.
You tied again. Okay, so with the 4 initiative fast boy, I'm going
Apparently,
to
as a mage, I'm really good at running. Maybe running away from bullies from school, I guess.
Yeah, you're very good at running from bullies. It's made you very fast. So anyway, you go first, attacking these 2 very buff-looking bandits.
Is there a fire? Is there a fire spreading in the walls near them? Like specifically near them in that corner?
Oh, that's right. I forgot to. Let's flip initiative for the fire. Because I think the fire is going to end up being a combatant in this fight. I'm going to need to figure out how the fire is going to play in. You know, I'm gonna say that the fire is faster. As you all are sort of readying to fight, sort of like the fire kind of sort of begins to spread. It is now it's sort of like very close to you. It's very sort of like the fire is spread to this room is what I'm trying to say.
This is an amazing scenario that we've gotten ourselves into.
This room is over time going to be engulfed in fire. How fast I'm not sure. I'm going to have to kind of play that by ear, but it is definitely spread to this room.
This is like a mid-season finale fight.
Yeah.
This isn't like the second fight we should be in.
I was not. Honestly, I set up this dungeon as like, okay, I'm just gonna make this small dungeon with a lot of like really sort of like basic bandits, and it'll be a good introduction to this kind of combat. And then it's like, okay, guys, what do you think? Should we light the entire table on fire from afar? I'm like, oh god, oh god.
This is the magic that D&D and every tabletop brings. Is it's absolute chaos. There is no set path.
I know, it's amazing.
You can't plan for everything.
Alright, so who's rolling now? Is it still
It
Amadeus?
is now Amadeus' turn.
I had an idea using earth magic. I'm just saying this out of character just to kind of gauge what you guys think. Using if the fire is the fire near like again, is it against these walls is it near these walls that these guys are standing against?
I'm going to say, at the moment, it's spread. It's getting close to the one guy, but it's sort of like, let's say that like where those squares are. Let's say the fire has spread to the walls like adjacent to those two squares.
Okay. Because what I was gonna do is if it was near them, use earth magic and create a sinkhole, and get them stuck in like a hole or whatever with just a bunch of wood that's on fire and just do that. Like
They might
Just
be a little. They might be a little far from the fire for that.
I know. If they were closer, I would definitely do that.
Okay.
Ooh, what about? Can I use wind magic because it's air to like rifle up the flames so it gets closer to them? Or maybe I should just use normal. Maybe I'm overthinking that. I'm not sure.
Are you? So wait a minute. So your plan is to make the room you're in catch on fire faster?
Never mind. I'm overthinking it. I'm sorry. guys.
No, listen. You can do whatever you want. Don't let me dissuade you. I just wanted to confirm if that was your plan.
Is Amadeus a secretly an arsonist? No. Hmm. It's just because I want to get creative with spells too. That's the
Oh
thing.
no! Listen, I love the creativity. Don't get me wrong. I like this. I have to like really think on my toes now.
Frick. Not sure. Can I? No. No. God damn it! I'm sorry. It's hard because there's no like actual like spell list. So I'm like, you know what I mean?
No, I get you.
Well, just follow your heart. Not every spell has to be like super impressive.
I know, but it's fun to think of those.
Yeah, that's true.
So you know the guy that said he can handle the heat?
Yes.
You're gonna
I'm
punish
going
him.
to- Yeah, I'm going to create a pillar of fire where he's standing.
All right, more fire. I love it. That's gonna be intelligence force magic.
Get ready for me to set myself on fire. It's gonna happen. I can't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Oh my god.
Oh, I thought I accidentally highlighted something.
How
No.
do I get rid of this thing?
Oh my. But guys, 1, 2, 3, 4 face cards, but 1 Joker. Oh no.
4 face cards.
But 1 Joker.
Ah.
I forgot. Is the Joker? Is it an automatic fail no matter what?
No, the Joker. The Joker basically is just like. I mean, the successes will still happen.
Jibu says she'll try to purify the Joker.
Okay. Oh my god.
Oh shit.
This is, you know what? Miraca and Amadeus make a great team. Where Amadeus is like the fucking like bomb, but Miraca's like make sure the bomb blows up on the right person.
Okay, so you make a pillar of fire, and with a little bit of divine intervention from Miraca, are somehow able to keep this absolute tornado of fire from hitting the walls that aren't currently set ablaze. Is there a particular bandit that you want to be targeting?
It was the one who said that he could handle the heat, and I'm going to say, as I cast the spell, because I assume this is happening much faster in real time.
Okay.
Amadeus will go, "Oh, I'm sure you can, but can you handle my heat?" And I don't know. That sounded cooler in my head.
That was fine.
I'm gonna say that that was the because I don't know if we actually I don't know if we actually specified. So
No,
I'm
it was
going
just. I don't think he did. It
yeah.
was just the one where it's like the one that was being a dick. He
I'm
ruined
gonna
my
say-
one-liner moment.
I'm gonna say it was the leftmost bandit.
Okay.
That was the killjoy. You just, oh, mother preserve! That you could tell that really kind of burned him bad. But however, he is now. Oh no! But the guy. Okay, so the guy next to him, now seeing that, is going to a get away from the wall that's on fire, and kind of sort of get up in your face, Amadeus, and take a swing at you with his big. He's wielding like I'm gonna say he's wielding like a big broadsword. And that is going to be, how many flips is that going to be for this guy? Okay.
I really like the system though. It's really fast. I really like it.
All right, you've got 1 damage coming your way.
Okay, now I have 2 health points.
Do you have any dodge?
Oh, I do. Dodge. I have 2 dodge.
Okay.
I don't know if I should. Should I dodge out of the way, guys? I'm not sure.
Yeah,
mean-
sure. I mean, there's
Yeah,
no
sure,
drawback to using dodge, right?
Yeah, there's really no
Yeah.
drawback to using dodge.
I'll use dodge then if it's dodgeable.
Yeah. Realistically, the only time you wouldn't really use dodge is if you like wanted to get hit.
Okay.
All right. So he takes kind of like a clumsy swing of desperation at you, and you dodge out of the way quickly enough, but he is now a bit farther away from the fire, so it was kind of a net positive for him. All right, and now it's going to be Jibu's turn.
By the way, thank you, Jibu, for the help for setting this guy on fire. You're now an accomplice.
What do you mean what was the one? Oh yeah, he's still alive. He doesn't look great. You know,
He's starting to look
he's-
like Freddy Krueger.
He's a lot more singed than when you first saw him, but he's still very much alive and standing.
We're just ganging up on this guy just because he had a retort to my one-liner.
This fucking dude. Okay, that's gonna be intelligence and spirit.
Ooh, not. Oh no. Oh, this. Yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 3 face cards is still pretty good.
Three face cards and a joker is pretty good. All right, let's see. Well, you cast a holy spell at him, all right, but it makes his burns look a little bit lighter.
Ah, shit.
I think you just healed him for 3 damage.
Damn. Alright, my turn.
I'm trying. I need. Oh yeah. Oh no. Actually, it's gonna be
The other guy.
It's gonna be the guy who just got healed's turn. Ah, thanks there, little miss. He says as he makes a lunge towards you, Amadeus. This guy is naturally. Don't expect this guy to attack anyone but you. I'm gonna say that straight out. This guy is a little bit pissed. but none of that being pissed has translated to any combat ability. He goes to lunge at you and trips over his own feet and falls flat on his face. He's gonna need to spend his next turn getting up.
Okay.
Nice.
Because these guys are in like, it's shabby, but it's pretty heavy armor. So falling over is like pretty detrimental to these guys.
Okay. Right. So
Alright.
what's the situation now then? So there's one guy on the floor. That's the one that got attacked.
There's one slightly burnt bandit laying on his face, and there's one guy kind of up in Amadeus's face.
Okay. I want to use my ultimate excessive force, which is I can flip to apply damage over time.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so I want to use my electric elemental.
Okay, so let me pull up the ultimates again. I want to remember
I'm
what
on it
that
right now.
flip is.
Oh.
I know it's force magic, but I forget if it's force magic and something else. Or did I not specify?
It was force mastery, I think.
Alright. Let's say that... fuck it. Let's say that's a brawn force magic flip to see what this is applying.
All right, so that's
And just
8.
so you know, your successes on this aren't damage. They're just affecting how many cards they need to flip on their turn to sort of like shake it off.
Got you. 2, 3.
Nice, already a face card.
All right, cool. I'll take it.
Okay, so one success.
Yeah.
All right, who's that going on again?
That's going on the one that's in Amadeus's face.
Okay, I forget which one was Amadeus again? Which piece? He is blue.
The blue one, yeah.
I'm gonna specify that that's here, and this guy's probably more like here, just on the floor. All right, it is the fire's turn.
This was a great plan, guys.
Okay, so what is the fire gonna fucking? Okay. I'm gonna flip a card for the fire. Okay. I like this. Although, actually, let's... Do you guys mind if I move your pieces around just ever so slightly?
No, I definitely mind. Fuck you. Just kidding.
I'm moving them. I'm the DM.
Don't piss off the DM, because then they'll be falling rocks within the near future.
Okay, so this guy's in the middle, kind of falling over. This guy's on your face. And... I'm gonna say the fire is going... I'm gonna say on the fire's turn, it's going to approach you until it doesn't flip a success. And it just flipped 2 successes.
Oh boy.
Okay. The fire gets very close to you, Pikachu.
God.
But it seems to have it's approaching you pretty quickly. It's approaching the side you're on pretty quickly. It's starting to... The flames are starting to sort of like catch like nearby just sort of like boxes and furniture in the room and just sort of light everything on fire.
We're having cooked Pikachu tonight, boys.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna. Okay, give me 1 second. I think, hopefully, my headphones should have enough battery now. My good ones.
Alright, we'll just chill in the fire till you're back.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Hey.
All right, there we go. So, whose turn is it now? I think.
Fire just went.
Okay, so that means
It's
it
back
is
to
your
Amadeus.
Yeah, it's your turn, Amadeus.
So you know the guy who's like right up.
Yeah, the guy in your face.
I'm going to grab his face and cast an ice spell. Like just have ice just fly out, and
Oh
I'm going
my-
to say, "We really should let cool heads prevail."
Okay, Yeah, no, fuck it. That's intelligence force.
I was like, "Ooh, someone in melee range. I don't have a melee weapon, but I have a good idea." Oh shit, I'm out of cards.
All right, that's a. I guess just
Sorry.
wait.
It wouldn't...
Did you
Huh?
flip any jokers? Did you flip 2 jokers?
I think so.
Whatever.
I recalled
it's fine.
all.
It's probably fine.
Yeah. It wouldn't let me just recall one though. I had to recall all
Yeah.
of them.
These decks might have not shuffled fully the last time after the last session, but that's okay, I think.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9.
God
1,
damn.
2, 3.
Wow, what the hell?
4
I'm gonna-
faith.
I'm gonna have to start making these encounters harder. You guys are really good. Okay, so
I'm-
that's 4 successes.
I'm just really good at getting creative with spells, I guess.
All right. So
Literally, like my hands, I'm not like digging into his eyes or anything, but I'm like actually like trying to hold his head a bit, and like and Amadeus just lets like ice magic loose. It doesn't matter what. It's just ice magic flying out of his hand.
so he
And
kind of
also
like
the book is like really like the pages are really getting like fast.
all right. So he fucking screams and staggers back as just a blast of like glacial magic just assaults his face. However, it's also his turn. But it's also his turn. I'm gonna say that he's gonna attack you obviously, but I'm gonna say that definitely got him in the eyes. He's gonna have 1 less flip on this. And he did get 1 success, so he's going to You still have a dodge, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he takes another swing at you, but he he goes pretty wide. He's having a little bit. He couldn't. His eyes were still having a little trouble seeing because with the frost magic in his face. And now it's gonna be Mirika's turn.
I just thought of something. It's actually something unintentional I did, where Amadeus is almost like a completely different person when he's fighting.
That is a cool aspect of the character.
I'll have to incorporate it like on purpose. Like I'll have to think of something of him coming to realize it later.
He's like a calm, unassuming wind in his normal day to day, but then in battle, that's when the storm begins to rage.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Now, a barrier, I will say, is going to be more of a... I didn't say as much in the Ultimates, so this is going to seem a little bit hypocritical. But I will say that I feel like barriers are going to be like more of like a force magic thing. So that's going to be intelligence and force. Which is still 7 cards.
Nice, nice.
Two successes.
No jokers. Woo.
All right. So Pikachu, you kind of feel the air sort of shimmers around you, and it feels like you're in at least one side of you at least. He didn't do it fully so that you could still sort of like move through it and attack, but one side of you does have sort of like a curved sort of barrier to attempt to keep the flames from attacking you, or at least from reaching you, rather.
Got you. Is it my turn now?
Yeah.
Alright. Now that barrier's bought me a little more.
Wait a minute. Is it your turn? No.
Damn.
Oh no, it is your turn. One bandit goes before the other bandit on the floor goes before you, but he just sort of like picks himself up.
Oh yeah, he was immobilized for one turn. Alright. Now that the barrier's there, it's bought me a bit more time to like charge up an attack. So I kind of charge myself up with electricity and like charge into the one that just got up.
Okay. That's gonna be... You're charging into him?
Yeah, like a tackle.
Okay, so that's gonna be brawn melee. Don't worry. Well, I'll find a way to give you a melee boost at some point because I know you like your physical attacks.
Oh, that's just 4.
Is it? You're healthy, aren't you?
Oh shit. Yeah.
Whoa!
God damn.
You just fucking careen into this guy, and a combination of
Holy fuck.
a combination of your very fast tackle and the electric charge that is accompanying it.
And me being
Let's
fat
just-
as fuck.
Let's just say this guy is now looking. Well, you know what? You can't really see them because they're under the armor now. But he is. If you could see into the armor, he would look just as burned as he was before Mirika accidentally healed him. All right. Okay, so now. Oh, fun! It's the fire's turn.
So I'm kind of like over here now anyway.
Yeah, you are.
Did this guy stagger back at all?
Well, he did, but he then immediately went to attack you.
Oh,
So
okay.
he's at
Oh,
more or
right,
less the
right.
same spot.
Sorry. I forgot.
The fire continues to advance.
God damn it.
Actually, I'm gonna say it's kind of... This one's having a bit of trouble moving. It's kind of hitting the barrier now. But the fire is kind of moving into the room. All right, and then that is going to be Amadeus's turn now.
Oh, my turn again?
Yeah.
Um,
We went through the whole turn order like super quickly.
I'm gonna
Amadeus, I think
turn-
we need some support against this fire. Could we get some wind magic, perhaps, to blow it back a little
If I
bit?
use wind magic, I might create the flames might get bigger.
Ah, that's true.
But I can do this with wind magic, and I'm going to push this guy into the fire
Oh, shit.
with a huge gust of wind.
Oh my god.
Intelligence plus force.
Yes.
So like, just imagine just like, whoosh. Hopefully 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
God damn.
So this guy get pushed into here.
This guy very much gets pushed into there. He's gonna take. Let's say, since you weren't like with the push itself trying to damage him, let's say he only takes sort of like 2 damage from colliding into the fire, but he is going to take 1 damage every turn he is still in that fire, and he's looking pretty haggard as is.
How was that? Amadeus calls to Pikachu.
Cheers for the support, buddy. Wait, is he still taking passive damage as well?
That's the other one that's taking passive damage.
Oh, right, okay.
Okay, so I think it is his turn. Uh-oh, alright. I know exactly how this guy's gonna spend his turn. He goes, "Oh, this is just fine, buddy. It's gonna be even better in a second, though. Hey, boss! A little help here already?"
I called it.
Oh, God.
He sort of yells to the back of the door he was guarding. And let's make. Oh fuck! I got rid of him. You see a very large bandit brandishing a very large axe, just sort of like lumber out of the tent that they were guarding, and just sort of like sling the axe over his shoulder and sort of look around. You sure did a number around here, boys. Couldn't have done better myself. I need to change his voice. That was way too close to Radimus.
No, yeah, Radimus is
Not Radimus. So the bandit chief has joined. The bandit
Oh,
chief
shit.
has joined the
has
fray.
entered the chat.
Bandit chief has entered the chat, and he's got a bit of a higher agility or a higher initiative.
Oh no.
So he is gonna be taking a swing at the closest person next to him, which is gonna be Pikachu.
Oh, shit. I've got no dodge either.
But don't worry, you're the tanky one. Wonder how that other room is doing.
It's not doing very well.
So how much of this room do we have left? Where is, like, the wall?
I mean, you're fight. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna say, looking at the map. Okay, well, realistically, you guys should be, like, in the fucking middle of the fire, but I'm gonna say that it's, like, right up against you. Like, you can feel the heat very warmly, but it's not gonna quite start burning you but you're probably gonna want to start getting out of the way.
Alright.
You're probably gonna want to start like making maneuvers to actually just sort of like move out of the way. Oh man. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Zedgen, take 4 damage as this bandit just fucking just like an executioner bringing a criminal's life to end, just hammers this axe into your shoulder.
Alright.
Jesus H.
I'm in official injured territory now. I'm on 7.
Okay. So now it is going to be Mirika's turn. Okay. How do we want to do running away and casting something?
I don't think movement should be
'Cause
like
you,
unless
I
you're
know-
like doing a very like specific
I know it's
movement.
not D&D, but in D&D you have both movement and
Oh,
action.
okay. Well, in that case, I mean, I see no reason to be more stingy than D&D. So yeah, that's fine. You can sort of move a little bit away and start casting.
Oh, interesting.
1, 2. Does anyone have an anti-joker? So, does anyone have an anti-joker?
Wait.
I think we still should have one anti-joker.
I only have excessive force and little help.
Well, I know, but there's one person's the anti-joker, like sort of.
Oh, we didn't discuss who was that at the
Yeah.
beginning.
I mean, hold on. Let's spin the wheel. That's the first third of 20, I think. So you're the anti-joker, Amadeus.
Okay, so what do I do?
Well, basically, you can decide whether or not you want to negate this joker. But you can
negate
only
it.
negate one per session.
Okay, I will negate. Healing is important.
Okay, so that joker, we now act like that joker didn't happen.
So that was 3 face cards.
Yeah, so Pikachu, you heal for 3 damage as a wave of healing energy, as a wave of spirit energy sort of washes over you.
Hell yeah. I'm back in healthy territory, boys.
I was gonna be really mean, but I would have actually put Pikachu unconscious if I did. I was gonna say that if you didn't anti-joker that, I was gonna say that while she was trying to cast the heal, she thought about the time where she accidentally cast heal instead of smite, and casted smite at Pikachu.
Oh no.
I really wanted to do that, but it would have made you unconscious. Alright. So now it's this bandit's turn. And I think he's gonna sort of turn his attention over to you, Mirika, because he's kind of he's now sort of noticed that like they've been ignoring the healer this entire time. And he's gonna take a quick ol' swing. Okay. So he also loses his footing. But because he's so close to you, he's actually about to like fall on top of you. You've got a 2 damage large bandit body about to fall on you. Although I think you're still at 3 dodge, so I think you just take that out of your dodge. Also, did the music stop? I thought we put it to loop.
It's playing. It's just really low.
Yeah, it's still playing for me.
It's just really low, I think.
Oh, it is really low. Okay. All right, so this guy is on the ground. Oh, and this guy also needs to. He also needs to flip Brawn Agility to see if he's not taking damage anymore. And yeah, as he hits the ground, I think of the dirt, like, sort of getting grounded, somehow manages to kind of get rid of the current that's surging through his armor. He's not taking damage every turn anymore.
God
Alright,
damn.
okay.
He got 1 success. That was enough. I need to hold on. What is? Okay, I know. All right, I just had to take a moment to write out what everyone's health was because I was starting to forget. So now that's gonna be. I think it's Pikachu's turn again.
Alright, I'm gonna use my other ultimate, Friendship Speech. So what do I pull for that?
So, Friendship Speech, I think that's
shit.
going to be... So, you flip Charm Empathy to make a speech, and... So, as you probably read from the Ultimate...
I'm going to make a speech.
You are, yes, you are you are encouraged to flip cards and say lines of your speech as you flip.
Right, hang on. How many cards do I get? So I
I
got...
don't think you're injured anymore, so that would be 9.
Okay, 1, 2. Alright, brothers, sisters. Is somehow doomed. I'm not doomed at the o'clock, sir. Own jokes
no.
5 years ago.
Why aren't you flipping cards?
But it feels like 2 key of a second new moon in a row. Fucking crushed her. and she
God,
thought it sounds incredibly goofy.
This is amazing. This is the best.
Is absolute AIDS. So I'll go with women that are silently ready. Alright, I got a Joker and 3
Alright,
faces.
Okay. That's so great that you were using.
Oh, I just checked the Discord.
That was my plan all along.
That's amazing.
Will you do that every time you do this?
Yeah, of course.
Yes.
It's a 1 possession thing though, so...
So I'm gonna say that the Joker. Takes away one of those successes.
Alright.
I'm gonna say that for Friendship Speech, a Joker is like -1 success. So that
At
would
least
make
you
Okay.
still got 2 face cards.
Yeah, so on year 2, no matter what you guys flip next turn, you get to flip 2 more cards.
Nice.
Because he got a net 2 successes on his Friendship Speech.
Alright, let's go.
All right. So it's the fire's turn. So, the bandit guard that is in the fire currently, since he's in the fire, he is going to, before the fire even starts to spread, he is going to make a, well, he doesn't have any athletics, so he's going to make just a agility flip to try and jump out of the fire. He does not, and he takes 1 damage. And so, oh well. Okay, so the fire didn't make a success, so it's just going to spread ever so slightly. Although I will say,
Ooh, it's looking mighty close.
I will say, Pikachu, you are. I think. How about you also flip one brawn agility, or not brawn agility, agility athletics. I know it's just one card, but just flip it to see if you get singed a little bit, like because the fire like sort of.
Oh,
Oh yeah, that got you a little bit.
Alright.
The
got him on
fire,
his tail a little bit.
the fire is like lapping. The fire is like lapping at your tail, and it hurts pretty bad.
Jibo, I kind of assumed the barrier was in one place,
The barrier was definitely in one place.
and I moved away, so...
Like the fire can't really move like in this direction anymore. Like this fire sort of just can't move anymore, but the rest of them can. Okay. So,
Are you keeping track of health, Dingle?
I'm keeping track of your guys' health. You're at 9.
Yeah, I'm at 9.
I'm keeping track of the bandits' health, but you guys don't get to know that.
Yeah.
So, cynical. Could you just flip one card? Okay, you go.
Okay.
You're tied for initiative with the bandit leader, and I didn't like flip last turn because you had already went. I just wanted to break the initiative tie.
Just trying to think. So was this is the guy I iced, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if I should attack him still or start chipping away at the bandit leader because I'm not sure.
It's up to you. I mean, this guy is he's standing a little unsteadily. He's like still, well actually he's not standing at all at the moment. He's actually flat on his face because he jokered.
Okay. And since he's on the ground,
But if he was standing, he would still be standing steadily. Okay, now the music definitely stopped, so let me...
It's still playing apparently. I can barely hear it.
Yeah, same here. I'm not sure why.
I can hear this one better.
Yeah, this one I can hear. I guess that one might just have like really quiet parts.
I mean, you still have the user volume thing at the very least.
That's true. All right. This is
No, you gonna say?
nothing. This is just a smaller. This is a smaller playlist. It's not really much of a playlist at all yet. So
Yeah.
probably, but maybe, this fight is getting to the very actiony part. I might have to start going into the JoJo openings.
Is the bandit leader wearing a lot of metal?
He's wearing kind of like a hodgepodge of like very thick leather, and he's got a metal shoulder pad.
I was wondering if I could, like, electrocute him a little bit with like lightning or something.
I mean, nothing he's wearing looks particularly insulated.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to do a.
Oh, hello, Soot.
Amadeus is going to hold out his hand and like make kind of like a finger gun, and then 3 bolts of lightning are gonna start swirling around it, and it's going to fly at the bandit almost like a lightning drill.
Oh my god. Okay. So that is going to. What is this? Why was I? Okay. That is going to be intelligence force +2
Yay!
because of your friendship.
Hell
speech.
yeah.
So +2. I think because I'm injured, that means.
Are you injured?
I think I am. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
If I even have 1 less, I'm technically injured.
I didn't.
only
Okay.
have 3.
I actually didn't
Okay.
realize they had hit you yet. Okay.
So that would be 8
I made
plus-
a note of that.
So 8 plus 2, so 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh my god.
Dude, you are we need to check these decks. This is an
I'm not
incredible-
doing anything, I swear.
No, I know you're not doing anything. So that's like 3 successes, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a lightning drill. Well, it's it's lightning. So yeah, like
Alright.
imagine a mix. It's gonna be like it's gonna be a lightning attack, but like there's like a bit of wind behind the actual thing that's like spinning the lightning bolts together, so it looks like a more complete drill. I just
Alright.
thought of that visually.
So the bandit dodges out of the way ever so slightly, but that metal shoulder pad still attracts it just enough for it to make a pretty solid connection. Ooh! That one almost hurt, little guy. He says to you.
Amadeus is very subtly shitting his pants at the moment. It's just not literally, but he's got like a pant shitting emotion. Like he's just feeling it.
Okay, so it'll be. Oh man, actually, with how far the fire with how far the fire's gone, this guy.
Is this guy dead yet?
He's totally dead. But this is all right. I like this. Let's see. Let's give him 2 flips here. I'm so glad he got 1 success. He is like his armor and clothing and hair and face is completely caught on fire. But with one last gasping breath, Amadeus, he turns to you and says, "Your catchphrases aren't cool." You get -1 on your next flip from him discouraging you.
Oh.
And with that, this man burns alive. You made him so mad his last moments on this earth was insulting you. Alright, and now it's gonna be Mirika's turn. Okay, that's intelligent spirit. All right. You muster up enough spirit to fire like a pretty small but still pretty stinging bolt of holy magic at him that he just sort of takes to the chest and just kind of he doesn't even really stagger back, but he just sort of like looks at you and he goes, pretty surprising for such a little one. I might have to keep my eye on you."
Wait, yeah, Jibu should have had a +2 there, I think.
Oh, that's right, you flip 2 more cards.
Nah.
Okay, that doesn't change it.
Well, actually, if it was like just 2 jokers right there.
I think Jibu is actually out of jokers.
Oh.
I mean, get it all out now.
Might as well get it all out now in the middle of the boss fight.
No, I mean like it's good that it has it like that it's already like out.
All right.
Is it my go?
So this guy is on his feet again, but he can't really do much other than that. So it's your turn again, Zedgen.
Alright. I kind
Definitely
of...
move away from the fire.
Yeah, I'm gonna like dash to the side while shooting like just a bolt of lightning at the guy who just stood up.
Okay, it's gonna be intelligence or brawn force for you.
Do I get the +2 for my own thing?
No.
Damn.
That'd be funny if you did.
Yeah.
I inspired
It'd be kind of
myself.
dumb if I did.
You cannot inspire yourself.
That's exactly how it works with Bardic Inspiration D&D. You can't inspire yourself.
Am I in injured territory?
No. No, you're at 10 right now because
Oh,
after
okay.
G-
Oh, yeah.
after
So I got
G-
9.
healed you. Or actually, no, you're at 9, but that's still just above injured.
Yeah, I mean, I got 9 flips.
Okay, cool.
Flip him.
Oh, shit.
Ooh.
Oh, my
Ooh.
god.
Wait, 1, 2.
So that's
4 face
4.
cards.
You hit that guy with a bolt of lightning. As he like finally gets back up on his feet, the lightning sort of collides with him, and his body just sort of like spasms under the lightning. He turns black, and you can see his skeleton
Oh.
in a cartoonish way.
Oh,
He's
okay.
not. There's no void magic involved. It's just it. He got shocked like Ash Ketchum.
Mhm.
By the way, I'm not looking as this happens. I've landed in a pose and I'm taking a swig. I'm swigging on the
Your
beam.
beam.
Well, you just looked cool as shit because after this guy's body stops convulsing, it falls limply to the ground. He is not getting back up.
We got one big boy left.
You have one big boy left,
Hefty boy.
and you also have fire,
We do.
which thankfully only progresses so far.
I just thought of a cool idea for my next turn.
This guy, however, is now not. His guy is not particularly happy with the two casters who have kind of been making a mess of him. He's gonna run up, and I'm gonna give him -1 flips to swing at both of you. Or actually, you know what? He's gonna flip half the cards, but he's gonna try and hit both of you.
Wait, both of who?
Mirica and Amadeus.
Right, okay.
Because he said casters, yeah.
Yeah, I don't consider you a caster, even though you totally are.
You're a Pikachu.
Yep.
You're a class of your own.
That was definitely a little overzealous of him. This guy kind of was getting into the moment. He like completely misses both of you. And now it is Amadeus's turn.
I thought of something cool.
Okay.
So,
Go get him.
also this is good music.
Oh, I love this song. This is the Rotten Vale from Monster Hunter World.
This is good timing. So, Amadeus is gonna step back just a little bit. And can I use force magic to literally like can he put his hands up and can he actually start collecting fire around him, like cool like streams start collecting above his hands into
Oh
a
my
really
God.
big ball of fire?
I'm
Can
gonna
he do
say
that?
I'm gonna say you definitely can, but I'm also gonna say you can't do anything this turn.
Okay. So he's gonna start charging it up, and it's just gonna look cool because it's gonna be like streams of fire just keep coming and just start making this like basically
Okay.
like this big like spirit bomb.
I've actually got a really cool idea for this. So if you're gonna charge up like some sort of like giant fire blast with like the fire in the room,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say you flip intelligence, and I'm gonna say that this is gonna be a flip of intelligence and force magic,
Mm-hmm.
and all the successes you get, you add to the flip where you actually launch the spell.
Okay. Oh no.
Did you get a Joker?
First card is a choke.
Oh no.
No.
Oh no! Oh
Oh
god!
my god, both Jokers.
How many is that? That's 7, 8. Okay. Oh man, I thought it was gonna be cool.
Well, it is pretty cool, but unfortunately, now, as if you were somehow inspired by the overzealousness of the bandit, you very overzealously send a torrent of fire going right into your face.
Oh,
You take 2 damage.
I'm dead. I'm down.
Although keep in mind, you do have little health.
What?
You do have the
Oh, yeah.
have the ultimate where you can ask another person to take damage for you.
Can someone take damage for me, please?
I've got you, brother.
Pikachu
keep in-
jumps in front of the fireball.
That's exactly what he does. So, Zedgen just all right. Zedgen, you're injured now. You're at 7 again.
Sorry,
Alright.
Zedgen, but thank you for saving me. Can I add a bit of flavor text where, like, after that's happening, Amadeus looks kind of upset, even though Zedgen looks okay, but he still looks upset, and also he's kind of holding one of his wrists, and it looks like smoke is coming up from one of his hands, like he almost burned himself. Like it was just a lot of, you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. I think you do exactly that, sort of. As Zedgen, as you kind of like gain your footing from taking the fire, you notice that you're not the only one smoking, and you're not quite sure why, because you definitely took that on the chin. But
I apologize. I think I
Anything
got
for a
little
fellow
too
brother.
I think I got a bit too ambitious. That was a spell I remember reading about, but I never learned how to master.
it is now going to be America's turn.
This is really good drama for like the boss fight, though.
Yeah.
I know. We turned to this boss. Despite you guys like bypassing 90% of this dungeon, you turned the last fight to this like absolute fucking epic saga. All right, intelligent spirit to heal Pika Pika. All right, flip these cards, and then shuffle your deck and flip the last 4.
Okay, so 2 face cards.
Okay, 2 face cards.
This is good, fitting music.
I know, I love the Rotten Vale theme. This
2
had to
face
be
cards is pretty decent for a little heal.
Yeah, Zedgen, you are back up. You're back up to 9. You're they're
Hell
keeping
yeah.
you healthy, despite the
Oh.
best efforts of everything around you.
Jibu wants to use a hero point.
Oh, go for it.
Oh shit.
Take a swig of that beam, because you just got an extra 3. All right, so
This is a
and
good
it's also now your turn.
Alright. I'm reinvigorated from the heal. It's time to launch an
Hold on.
attack.
Hold on 1 second. We need better music. But you can describe what you're doing, but I'm putting on better music.
After getting the heal, I charge up, my cheeks are firing up, tie in my air forces, and launch a blast of electricity.
Wait, hold on.
Find the music.
Please repeat that now.
I take a swig of the beam. I tie in my air forces. The electricity in my cheeks is firing up. And I begin to launch a massive blast of electricity at the bandit boss.
Okay.
Is that...
That's Brawn Force.
Alright. Alright. Oh my... Okay, nice.
That's
two.
successes?
Yeah.
Alright. It collides with him. And he is like... That one definitely makes him take a step back. Whew. That is a little bit rough, you guys. I might have to start actually taking this a little bit seriously. You know that? You know that? He sets his sights on you specifically, Verica. I've had about enough with you getting rid of me and my boys' handiwork. He says as he misses completely. He is right here now. It's Amadeus. It's your turn. Oh wait a minute! I forgot to roll for the. I forgot to flip for the fire.
Oh,
What am I
God.
doing?
This is, oh, fuck. This is. I really like playing with you guys, and this music and this whole scenario is amazing. I wish we had someone who could like animate this whole thing. Know what I mean?
Well,
Did the fire roll really good?
you guys are surrounded.
Oh my. This
There
is such a good fight. What the hell?
There is like almost no room to maneuver anymore. There as like just like everything around you is just engulfed in just like a wall of fire. Your magic, I think, really kind of stirred up the fire with almost like a supernatural amount of sort of swirling around you guys, Amadeus. I think that's gonna be where your second Joker came in.
Ah, shit. I'm trying to think. I can't do a cool thing. Where could I have like ice winds fly around us to help push the fire back, and then have them fly up into the air and I'll go down into the center where the Bandit King is. I can't do that in one go.
Yeah, I don't think not at the same time. I don't think.
I don't know if I should do that, or should I use... I had this other cool idea where Amadeus uses earth magic and just has like these shards of rock just come up and just start stabbing the bandit leader from underneath his feet.
That could be
Not
very
sure
cool.
which I would do. What do you guys think?
Wait, what'd you say? Sorry.
Should I have Amadeus push the fire back a bit with ice magic, or should I have him use rock magic to start stabbing at the bandit leader from under his feet? Like just have like these giant like stalagmites just start popping up and just start stabbing at him.
Okay, that rock tag does sound awesome, but I think the fire is kind of a more pressing issue.
Yeah. Okay. So
That's intelligence force too.
yeah, Amadeus is he's putting his hands close together, and then an ice ball starts to form, and then it just starts flying out, and everyone's in the center of this kind of ice storm, and it's gonna start trying to push out or put down the flame.
Okay.
And Amadeus is gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Oh.
8. Yeah.
I hate to be that guy, but I did not enforce a penalty on your last roll like I should have. So flip one less card on this.
Sorry. I forgot to. Oh,
Nice.
2 face cards is still good.
All right, 2 face cards is definitely enough. The fire is still surrounding you, but because it's gonna have to fight with the ice storm around it, it is definitely not going to advance next turn.
Oh, it ended.
Did it end? Or is it just beginning?
Oh
There it
shit.
is.
No. Oh, fuck.
Go back to this.
God damn it. Why does it have to... Wait, stop.
Oh.
Okay.
Here we go.
So imagine that starts playing as like the ice starts forming around.
Alright, Mirka, take your turn.
Mirica, let's go.
So what are you gonna say about the ice? I mean the fire? I mean the ice is keeping the fire back?
Yeah, it's not going to advance for another turn.
Basically, the fire is not... This torrent of flame is not going to advance towards you guys next turn. Because the sort of... It's like battling... It's trying to battle through, like, an ice storm. It wasn't quite enough to extinguish it entirely, but it's, like, definitely, like, it gave you guys a little bit of breathing room, let's say. Alright, so it's Mirka's turn. Did I not see what Jibu said? No.
Oh, they're still typing.
Yeah.
This is perfect, by the way.
This is actually so good.
I will say though, where the boss is, it's like such a perfect spot. You definitely can. Intelligence Force. Anything like telekinesis is definitely going to be force, I think.
Yeah, it's considered.
General mind powers, I think, are
Yeah.
going to be force.
It's kind of somewhat considered evocation, which is basically force in D&D. Considered an evocation spell. Oh, 3 face cards
Oh
is
my God.
amazing though.
Oh, you push him right into there. He is immediately singed for 1 point of damage and is also on his back, so he's not going to be able to immediately get out of the flames.
I turn to
And actually, it's really cool. The fact, Cynical,
mhm.
the fact that you have stopped the fire from advancing is going to guarantee he takes another point of damage next turn.
Nice. Amadeus turns to Mirica and say, "Oh, did I inspire you a bit?" And kind of smile, hoping that the tides have turned a bit.
Ooh, I don't like those ellipses. I think she's just being polite, buddy. Yikes! A wing and a miss.
What? I don't.
Alright, fellas, enough of this. It's time to end this bandit.
I was just joking. All right. What are you doing?
I'm charging up another electric attack while he's still in the fire.
Are you charging it up or are you firing it?
I'm firing it while
Okay.
he's still blocked in there.
Brawn
So is
force.
that okay?
This was an amazing fight. We have stakes. We have things going wrong.
Oh shit!
Oh no.
Well, I got 3
Yeah.
faces and a joker.
Yeah. I'm helping everyone clean up with cards, by the way. Just because it's faster.
Okay. 3 faces and a joker. Oh man. All right. I'm gonna say you fire a thunderbolt at him.
Here it goes.
You fire a thunderbolt at him, but because there's a lot of like mostly melted ice kind of swirling around in the fire that he's in, and it, rather than hitting the bandit leader, it just sort of conducts.
Oh,
There's
okay.
now a swirling tornado around you of not just fire, but also an electrical current.
Fire, ice, and electricity.
The bandit leader's gonna take two damage next turn, but
And he
once
still
that
has
but anything else that makes contact with this is also going to.
Oh. We've created a storm of elementals, haven't we?
And the bandit leader, with that, the bandit leader kind of like shambles to his feet while he's kind of being like,
This is like a season finale fight. What the fuck?
This is amazing. This is an amazing fight. He is like, he's on his feet. He's trying to act tough, but he is getting really just fucking completely just like hammered by this. He sort of coughs up blood a little bit. This is gonna end one way or another, but it's gonna end soon. Let's get this over with. It's your turn, Amadeus.
Now Amadeus is gonna say, "I agree, you arrogant fool," and he's going to have again, I don't remember if it's stalagmites or stalactites, but basically sharp, jagged rocks shoot out from under his feet and just start like stabbing him in different directions.
All right. Intelligence force.
Oh, and as he does it, he kneels down and he puts both hands on the ground, and it starts and the ground around starts tremoring a bit. Just add some flavor.
G equals ground, C equals ceiling.
Huh, only one face, but at least it wasn't a Joker. So one face card.
Yeah, stabs through. It stabs through him. Somehow, miraculously, this guy is still standing.
Those spikes aren't moving though. Like they're just stuck from the ground.
No,
Making
he is.
bumps in.
No, he is. This guy is. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna say that this fight's over, because he's not dead, but he is in like a swirling tornado of fire and electricity, and he is like pretty much rooted by your spears.
But that was a really good one-liner to end it off.
It was. So, the bandit leader's dead, but you guys are still in a tornado of fire. This guy's just kind of looking at you. He's just like, well, at least you're fucked too. And then he just kind of goes limp. So you guys need to get
Alright.
out of here somehow.
Okay, so
Okay.
where's the exit?
We're
well-
surrounded.
You know, here's the thing. At this point, there is no exit. There's no camp.
Okay.
This was a really good boss fight. I'm gonna see. Could I, since we're out of combat,
Oh yeah, you're out of combat now. I don't have any good downtime music.
it's okay. Well, we're still in like a harrowing situation.
All right.
I'm wondering, could I try and amp up the ice so that it could get rid of the fire at least? Or I don't know. Oh wait, could I just? I can't bring. I could use water magic, but then water electricity. That doesn't sound like a good idea.
I feel like if you want to, you could try to like either like use like sort of like just your general force magic ability
Yeah.
to like either like try and dispel it entirely or at least make a path that you guys can get out
Okay.
of this from.
He's gonna do that. He's gonna be like, all right, both of you stand back, and he's gonna like put like finger to finger on his hand, and kind of looks like he's meditating as he's like standing. He's just gonna really, really concentrate, and you can see like not sparks of lightning, but sparks of arcane magic start like flying, like not flying, but like just literally emanating from his entire body instead of just his hands.
Okay.
He's gonna try and either dispel it or create an oh shit. I'm out of cards again.
Man, you guys are flip a ton of cards. That's nuts.
So he's like, either way, hopefully something comes out of this.
Oh.
No!
I knew you. Oh my god!
No! This is the exact same thing I rolled last time. Do I need to shuffle these cards?
You just did.
Oh no.
Does recall actually shuffle though?
Is it possible to shuffle cards?
It must. It must. How could recall not shuffle? Wait, recall again and
Yeah,
then flip
recall.
the same number of cards.
Okay.
If it's different cards, you'll use that flip instead. Yeah, recall.
Yeah,
totally
recall
shuffles.
shuffles. We
Oh,
just got very
sorry, I wasn't
unlucky.
sure. I wasn't sure. I wasn't trying to cheat or nothing. I just wasn't actually sure.
Yeah.
So which one am I using?
You're
The
using
Joker?
the two jokers.
Oh fuck.
Everyone flip Brawn to brace yourselves against
Oh.
the torrent of. Everyone flip Brawn to brace yourselves against the torrent of electricity coming at you.
Oh no, I only have one brawn.
Well,
Oh shit.
God damn it, Pikachu! You took all the.
well, Pikachu absorbs the electricity around and kind of uses it to sort of like you absorb the electricity around that hits you first and use it to kind of project out almost like a force field around you to keep the fire from then attacking you.
Oh shit. That's awesome.
Mirka and Amadeus are not so lucky. That is, you guys are taking 2 damage, and there's no way you could dodge this.
Okay. Amadeus falls to the ground.
Oh yes, you can use hero points and drive. Wait a minute, you can. You totally can.
Oh shit, what?
Because this is like do or die, I'll totally let you guys use drive hero points.
Okay.
But I
So,
think you two have both used your hero points.
so I'm gonna use.
So how much drive do you guys have?
I have 4 drive.
Yeah, you guys can use any amount of drive. Drive's
I'll-
not like hero points. You can use all of it that you want.
I'll do 2, and drive is only 1 card, right? Per
Yeah,
point.
drive lets you flip 1 extra card.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, nice. Good call.
Okay. So how many cards do you guys flip?
They
I
got
flipped
they
2,
got
and
one.
I only got 1 face card.
They both got a face.
They both got 1 success.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are able to shield yourselves partially, but you still both take like 1 point of damage.
I fall to the ground still.
Yeah. Although, on the one hand, you guys took damage, but somehow that like very neatly kind of collapsed the fire electricity storm in on itself and kind of got rid of it pretty neatly. So, you guys are now standing, aside from Amadeus, who is lying face down unconscious, in the smoldering heap of what used to be the advanced bandit camp.
So the fire's gone now.
The fire is gone.
Oh, what a relief.
Most of the there's some like little tiny sort of tiny fires
Yeah.
around. Nothing is like most of the camp has like already sort of burned out.
Oh, and to add a bit of flavor, Amadeus's like grimoire actually it was in the air just a couple seconds before he fell, but it was like floating on its own, and then it also falls to the ground. And it's actually some of the pages are kind of emitting a bit of smoke.
Ooh, okay. I like that visual.
Alright, Mirka, we need to get out of here. Let's both grab Amadeus's body.
Now keep in mind, you guys can look around a bit if you would like to, because there was a
However,
storeroom.
that was something that we needed from this bandit camp.
You can absolutely heal Amadeus. Well, you don't know if there's anything you needed. I'm just asking if you guys want the option to see if anything survived the blaze.
We should definitely go and inspect the bandit boss's body and see if there's anything we can take back
He's been
as
singed,
proof.
stabbed, electrocuted, frosted. Is there anything that's still surviving?
A mangled corpse. But some sort of proof that we could bring back to the captain for that extra gold would be very nice if we could find anything in the...
Dude, what the fuck is going on in here? What the fuck is going on in here? What are you guys doing?
We're playing.
Dude,
We're
playing
RPGing.
what, dude?
We're
Man,
RPGing.
Man, I remember vaguely. I remember this RPG shit vaguely, dude. I vaguely remember it.
Okay.
Dude, what the fuck is going on, dude? And why wasn't I invited, dude?
Everyone was invited. Why didn't you ever respond to it?
Listen. I check Relic Song about once a month, so
Well.
it's not my fault.
Well.
Dude, what are you guys doing? Is it 5? Are you doing 5E or some shit? What am I?
No, this is just kind of this sort of like it's sort of this it's the system called Space Kings. This is a new sort of system that's sort of like a little bit simpler. It uses cards instead of dice. It's fun.
Dude, what the fuck, man? I gotta learn a whole new system. I was hoping I could just pop in.
Well,
I
can explain it.
Link me the reading material.
All right. I can go over it with you a little bit later. If you don't mind.
Well, I mean, did you guys just start playing or something?
No,
Well, we are in the middle. We are in the middle of a session.
yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
Bust me some reading material, and I'll fucking. I'm so sorry that I just interrupted like this.
No,
It's
it's
all good.
fine.
I'm not actually sorry. Fuck all of you,
I've come
dude.
to expect it from you.
Lick my balls, fools. I
Alright.
trimmed them up, so I gotta let them grow out a bit more before you can actually lick them.
alright.
Okay. Well. So anyway, Merica, you want to heal Amadeus? That's gonna be Intelligence Spirit. And Pikachu, if you want to look around,
Oh no, not a Joker during the heal.
Oh shit.
oh god,
Please don't let me die, Dingle.
I really don't want you to die. I'm just gonna say that I'm just gonna say that you like put your hands on for a heal, and it just sort of like fizzles out. It's not really doing. It doesn't really do much. Like even though like somehow the heal just kind of like doesn't sort of heal the parts that need to be fixed.
No.
You can try again, but you might not. You might want to just look around and sort of like cut your losses at the moment. Because I will say, if you want to search around the bandit camp, I'll +2 to any investigation rolls because it's going to be very easy to search a completely destroyed camp.
So wait, what happened to the other bandits?
Well, they're on the other side of the ruined camp. You
Ah,
can
right,
go
okay.
to the storeroom and sort of see what happened to them, I guess.
I mean, I would rather not. Alright, no problem, Mirka. We'll have to just drag him back to town.
I will say, there's definitely nothing that survived.
Okay. Alright, so we're kind of like dragging him back to town now.
All right. I'm gonna say it takes you a while. It's definitely nighttime now, but you managed to sort of like you managed to drag him back. And
I think we go back to the inn.
yeah, okay. So you sort of drag him back to the inn. And as soon as you walk in, you get like a lot of stares from these two, like a child and a very small yellow mouse, just dragging like an unconscious full-size man behind them. People have absolutely no idea what to make of this. And the bartender in particular sees you walk in and goes, "Whoa, whoa!" He actually
So-
like goes from behind the bar and like runs over and kind of like picks up like Amadeus.
We got into a fight with the bandits in the bandit camp just outside of town.
Looks like they did a number on you.
Yeah. Mirka had a number of healing spells, but it was not enough to cover some of the attacks. They were
Well-
quite experienced. He's currently unconscious. He's still alive, but
Well, you get him back in bed. You get him in bed. Don't worry about the room. Don't worry about the room. No one you just take that room for the night. You guys are looking. You get him in bed and he's like very flustered. He kind of has no idea what to make of this. I don't know. I suppose are the bandits still there? Should we report this to the guard captain?
here's the thing. Wait, what did he say? Should we
Said, are
report
the
it?
bandits? What?
Well,
Did my mic cut out?
yeah, kind of.
Okay, see, are the bandits still there? Should we report this to the guard captain?
Well, here's the
We
thing.
need
We
to get the
burned
guys who
down their
did this.
camp. We burned down their camp. We did quite a number on it.
Tell them you also killed the leader.
Oh yeah. We also killed the leader of the bandit camp, so they're currently in a bit of disarray. I'd imagine. But yeah,
Oh, I heard there was a fire across the river. That was your guys' doing. Quite a blaze you set off there.
that was
You
all
adventurers
Amadeus.
have You adventurers have a funny way of doing things. But either way, if those bandits are got taken care of, you should probably report to. You should. Trying to think of the best way because I don't want Cynical to like not be able to play because he's like in bed resting.
Okay, how about we eat and then Mirakin can like get enough energy to like heal him to the point where he's not unconscious.
Okay, I'm gonna say that before you guys leave to report to Farber, you have like a pretty nice meal and Mirka is able to serve enough energy to kind of like heal the resting Amadeus back to, not unconscious. I'm gonna say you don't have to flip for that because this is just sort of like a story thing.
Amadeus, buddy.
So Amadeus, you sort of like wake up in you don't remember much after being like assaulted by like a pillar of fire and electricity, but you do wake up in the familiar sight of the inn from this morning, like the inn room.
Oh. Where are we?
Back at the inn.
Oh.
We escaped the bandit camp.
You didn't have any trouble?
Not much.
I'm
Apart from a small animal and a child having to carry a fully grown man. That was the
so
extent.
Sorry. For point of reference, Amadeus is like 17, 18, so he's not like too like old.
Alright. Okay.
Oh, fair enough. Okay.
I apologize. That was my fault. I got overly arrogant with my magic. I thought I could do. I tried doing so much, and I'm still not used to having. I'm not used to having a sorceress link to magic.
Amadeus,
Still all new.
we need to know our limits in order to surpass them. So don't worry.
I tried doing so much, and in the end, I was the one that took the brunt of it.
But it was your magic that allowed us to take down the camp in the first place. Anyway,
Thank you.
now's not the time for regrets. We need to report to Farber.
Oh, what? Oh, yes. And Amadeus is gonna stand up. Or try to. Can he?
You can stand up. You're still a little shaky. You're still a little shaky. Mirka was only able to muster up enough food that, like, a home-cooked meal could provide her energy to do, but it was enough to get you. It's enough to get you on your feet.
Mirka, Pikachu, thank you so much. You two have proven to be wonderful companions. I would be a lot worse off without you.
Man, I'm really gonna have to up my game in the next session. you guys are amazing vessels of chaos.
Zenjin, did you hear what I said?
Wait, I didn't hear the end of it.
Oh,
He gave
I
you a
just.
very heartfelt thanks.
Alright,
Yes.
no problem, buddy.
Alright,
Did either of you grab my book?
I believe, yeah, we hid it in your coat as we were dragging you out.
Oh, thank you. He's just gonna pull it out. I don't know if I want to save this joke, but I had an idea. If you guys said you didn't, I was gonna have Amadeus hold his hand out and have the book fly towards him through the window and crash through the window, almost like Mjolnir.
I'm gonna say, DM authority, that happens.
Oh, so he doesn't? The book isn't in his coat?
Yeah.
It's
A
not?
book comes. No, the book is not through your coat.
So it's like, oh. Well, that's not a problem. Hold out his hand. It comes crashing through. And just flies into his hand.
All right, and with that, I'm gonna say that you guys head back downstairs. The barkeep is very relieved to see you standing up again. Hey, buddy.
Oh,
I
hello.
think those bandits did a number on you back there.
You should see what they look like.
If it was anything, based on the description of how you guys dealt with them, I don't think I do. But anyway, now that you guys are up, I suppose you should be reporting to Farber. And also, while you're in the guards' quarter, could you tell them that some hooligan threw a rock through my window?
Oh,
No
that's
problem.
awful.
I mean, really. Some people don't have any respect.
Can GB do like a barrier where like the window was as like a replacement?
I mean,
I'll see GPU.
that
I
doesn't
say
really
type
make
in
it. That wouldn't really make much sense.
It would dissipate after a while, I think.
Yeah. Also, yeah. Well, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off, Jibu.
It's okay. Yeah. GPU, did you have something to say? I heard you typing after the heartfelt things. Gotta have a team moment. Well, this is playing.
I think we can actually call it soon.
Yeah, we'll talk to the captain and we can EOD end of day. Because I think it's already pretty late, so after we talk, it would be.
Oh yeah, it's definitely like, I mean, it's definitely nighttime in world because it took because I mean, it had to have taken like at least like an hour for you guys weren't that far from town, but you know, Mirka and Pikachu had to drag you.
And also, thank you again, Mirka. Without your healing, we would definitely not be standing here right now.
Actually, you guys want to call it here and like report to Farber in the next session?
Yeah, I think that's
Sure.
fine.
Because there really wouldn't be like too much for me to really have you guys do after that.
Yeah, there's just
That would
yeah.
that would like make sense. I mean, obviously there would be more things for you to do, but like nothing that would make sense as an ending point.
Yeah, we could just say it was like, actually, let's turn in tomorrow. I'm feeling quite exhausted. I'm pretty sure Captain Farber could wait a day. I mean, we did complete our task.
And with that,
Alright.
the whole team.
With that, you guys all head back to your beds.
And there's
And
no
also-
fights over the bed this time.
Hold on. Also, Amadeus pets Pikachu as a thanks as well.
I give you a swig of the beam.
I really need this thing. And it's an endless beam, so it says swig, and then there's like basically like a red letter medium moment Mike's the closet drinking, where he just keeps going and going and going and going, and then after like a solid minute he gets back to him. And then Amadeus goes to sleep.
And this is a perfect song to end.
Yeah, it is.
Just the visual of like, just imagine Amadeus just one uninterrupted like drink.
Alright. Damn. That was really good.
It's a good thing it's an endless thing of bean.
You guys want to hear the anime-esque ending song I wanted to propose?
Yes.
Wait, no! Wait a minute. Hold on. Obviously, you're gonna see this is more of a jokey thing than a serious. Keep the name of the song.
Our anime intro needs to be like super pumped up and crazy, but then our like anime outro has to be like a piano theme while some woman sings Japanese.
Yeah.
Yeah, it needs to be like the One Punch Man outro theme.
It needs to be like how One Punch Man has like a really fiery opening, and then like the outro is like really calm.
All right, man. This is
That was
awesome.
good.
That was incredible.
That battle was so much better than it needed to be.
Yeah, that's the end of like that's like the end of like an arc, though.
That battle was way cooler than I intended.
You intended that as like just a standard battle against some goons.
I expected that to be I planned that out as a very sort of standard, like, you know, you
This
guys
is like-
just sort of procedurally make your way through a bandit camp and then like fight like that and then like
was like-
fight fight like a generic boss at the end.
Yeah.
And you turned it into like this fucking cool ass cataclysm.
And we stabbed the it's like just fire, ice, electricity, and the bad guy fucking gets stabbed from spires in the ground.
Although I think even though it's gonna be hard to top this, I think I can match it because I do already have some very cool mechanics in mind for upcoming bosses that I think will make them an equally fun fight. Hopefully.
Alright.
That was way cooler than it had any right to be. I
That
really
was-
like this.
that was
I
the-
like
Yeah.
I like this
continue.
party. I like this party, and you're a good DM too.
Oh,
Hey, go.
thank you. I'm glad you think that. I mean, I'm very new at this. I'm sure you can tell at the story parts. I'm kind of
No, it's
playing it
fine.
by ear sometimes.
Yeah, I feel like
Got a lot
everyone's
of
like
big-
pulling the part right now.
So when
So,
do we
yeah.
get our adaptation? Our media adaptation?
When's our anime?
Yeah, I want an
Bruh.
anime. I want that entire final boss, not final boss. I want that bandit boss scene animated, please.
That, oh my god, that would be such a fucking cool animation.
I need it.
I loved that, dude.
That was so
From
good.
from start to finish, I loved that.
The best part was the what is it? The best part was like how stuff actually failed, so there was even more like stakes.
See, that's a thing that I always thought was like really cool about this system, where, the nature of flipping cards instead of rolling dice, a lot more like fantastically goofy things you're able to pull off.
I was kind of hoping my fire spirit bomb would work, but
I was hoping it would too. That would have been so cool.
you know what? That might make a comeback. I'm
It
not.
could.
Yeah, I'm not against reusing spells.
I'm gonna be a bit more careful in closing things in flammable structures around you guys. though. Although honestly, I did like the fact that suddenly I had to be like, okay, cool, the fire's a character now. And the fire's a character now, and each turn it flips to see if it like gets closer to you guys.
So good.
Alright, I'm head off for now. It's been fun.
Yeah, it's been real.
Mhm.
See you around. Bye bye.
Yeah.